Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Yo, what's up? How we doing, gamers? What's up? What's up? Good morning, good morning. It's 1:05 p.m. for me. What's up, Yeet? What's up, Zathard? What's up, BA Survival? What's up, DNA? What's up, No Hacks? What's up, Omega? What's up, Stoder? Happy to have King Stoder here. What's up, dude? What is this music? This music's literally turbo good, dude. What are you talking about? This music is turbo good. Are you kidding me? Are you trolling? I think you gotta be trolling. Time to get some shit ninjas. Let me know if the music might be too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. This stuff is turbo good, dude. Add me as a king now. Address me as a king. Dude, I already basically do most of the time, dude. Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Make sure you like this stream if you're liking it already, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Smiley face. Heart emoji. What's up, Foxbox? Okay, let me go ahead and hop over to the game arena. Hop with the webcam. What's up? How are we doing today? What's up? What's up? How's it hanging? How's it schlooking? How's it schlanging? What's up? How you guys doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're getting lucky on PokeMMO. Today I'm just going to be hunting Dittos here in the Desert Underpass. Really good spot to hunt Dittos. Like by far the best in the game, especially compared to the past spots, dude. If you've been playing for a long time. 1.7k subs, Pog. Wait, what's Stoder? 7. You might have mistyped. I'm at like 2.8k subs. Stoder. Ooh, facecam stream. Yeah, I usually stream with facecam. Although the lighting's a little funny right now because I'm at my girlfriend's place, so the lighting is a little funny. Gonna watch while you grind it. Nice, nice. What you doing in game, Foxbox? What's the encounter chance for a Ditto? I believe it's 40%, maybe 60%. Good question. It's between 40 to 60%. Stoder, you just gotta play it cool, dude. Duh. You can do it, Stoder. Those 4 mons, your shinies. I actually do have a lot of shinies in my inventory. I have the shiny Vanillish, shiny Grimer, and shiny Hoppip. But the Shuckle is actually not a shiny, but I do have shinies of the Shuckle, obviously. That was a great question. Going through Kanto main story, nice. It's my favorite main story by far. I do like Unova, though. Unova's pretty underrated. I really like this Ditto farming method, dude. Being able to substitute, cancel the transform, false swipe spore, repeat ball is really nice. Hoenn Bish, dude, I don't know. Hoenn's, I never play. I don't know. I don't have any nostalgia for it. It's not for me. It's okay. I like Hoenn more than Sinnoh. I have done Unova. Nice. Okay, you went Unova then Kanto. I respect it. I respect it. Dude, Unova's fun. Unova just has some sick Pokemon as well. I really like Unova Pokemon, dude. Crocodile and Scrafty are also some of the best Pokemon at like clearing through storylines. This is a little bit of a spoiler alert, but the next region I do in Road to 1 Million Pokeyen, I also have to rebrand that series. The fact that now I reached Road to 1 Million Pokeyen, I'm probably going to end up rebranding the series to just like Road to PokeMMO, which is like kind of, you know, an understanding of like, it's just the road to like a main account, the road to playing PokeMMO, and like how to go about that process in 2021. Can you have multi-breed? You can have multiple eggs at once, yeah. Yeah, Scrafty is a great Pokemon, Foxbot. It's a good... Scrafty was... As soon as 5th gen came out, I was like, dude, Scrafty's a sick-looking Pokemon. Really cool poke. The fact that I can learn Dragon Dance is, like, nuts. I don't know, that surprised the hell out of me. Do RuneScape on the side? No, dude, I'm totally done with RuneScape for the time being, Stoder. Using Krook at the moment? Yeah, Krook is cool. Yeah, Scrafty Shiny looks really good. The like green on the Scrafty shiny, dude. What's the best team for doing Sinnoh? I'm planning to do it. My lazy ass is stopping me. I think the best 2 Pokemon for any sort of storyline runs are always going to be Crocodile and Scrafty. Moxie Pokemon are just really good. This is like, oh, actually this is noted because it's timid and it has all the attack, all the stats for a special attacker. I'll mark that as a noted Ditto. Sure. Yo, thank you, Gibbo. Yo, I appreciate it, dude. You too, man. Moxie's so broken. Yeah, Moxie's wicked good. You spelled Pokemon wrong? No, dude, that's for PokeMMO, you goofball. PokeMMO is a Pokemon MMO. Initially based around Fire Red and Leaf Green. Let me swap playlists, one sec. And then it eventually expanded to all the way up to 5th gen. Now there's 4 regions of the game you can play through. You can play through Fire Red, Leaf Green, you can play through Emerald, you can play through Platinum, and you can play through Pokemon Black and White. A random shiny Ditto? Yeah, that would be crazy. Oh, this is so loud. One sec. That's much better. Yeah, dude, getting a single encounter shiny Ditto here would be pretty. I would not be mad about it at all. That would be pretty cool one day. I mean, one day it might just happen. I'm not sure. I'm stuck in the Elite Four. Which region are you stuck in? I definitely recommend, you know, kind of follows into the same thing as the storylines. If you're stuck in the E4, try to get yourself a Scrafty or a Crocodile. They'll help you a ton. I'm from the future. He will get a shiny Ditto. Okay, now we know. He didn't say when, though. He just said eventually one day. Dude, I think PokeMMO Endgame is so good, dude. And it's like, I talk about this a lot. The one thing that, one of the biggest issues that PokeMMO has is transferring newer players into late game. I think that PokeMMO has an incredible late game, one that I've been playing since 2013 because of how deep it is and how, like, you can never get bored of the game. This is also probably a noted Ditto. I'll go ahead and mark that. It's a really great game. It really works as an MMO because it has such incredible late game content. Yo, happy to have you, Jazz. What's up, dude? What's up? What's up? Is there a point rebattling the Elite Four? Yeah, rebattling the Elite Four is really, really good if you can do it. It's pretty difficult, and you need a team fully based around it, like, to be able to do it for sure. You can get burnt out, though. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've taken breaks over the years and played other games. I prefer late game instead of early game. Yeah, I definitely prefer late game as well. Although it can be really refreshing after being stuck in the late game to, like, play early game a little bit. Like, dude, like, the most fun I've had in a while was starting that Road to 1 Million series. Like, the first, like, 10 episodes or so were really exciting. So much progress. So much stuff to kind of rediscover in a way, because I haven't played that in such a long time. So it was pretty cool, pretty fun. Might open a window. The lighting is here is like pretty dark. We'll see. Gotcha. I definitely recommend trying to get some Pokemon off the GTL if you need EI, but depends how close you are. Maybe you can just kind of squeeze through it. Can you add me in friends? You can try to add me in game, yeah. Took away a lot from your... Yeah, dude, that's like... And that was like totally unintentional, Foxbox. And I mean, thanks. I appreciate you saying that. I mean, I'm happy to help. I think like that was something that I didn't really think about going into the series. Going into the series, I was like, I just wanted it to be a challenge and I wanted it to be entertaining. But I didn't think about like the passive kind of information that I would like just spout by like playing through the storyline. And I think that like I'm just really lucky that it worked out like that, and I think it's really cool that I could kind of add a little bit of insight playing through the storylines. I don't know, I've been playing the game for a long time, definitely a veteran of the game, and when you're kind of, not that like I'm great at everything, I'm pretty poor at PvP and stuff like that, but like you don't really realize or appreciate the kind of information that you do have on something sometimes. When you've been doing it for so long, it feels so natural to you. You don't like realize like, oh, like this would be really helpful to tell someone, or this would be like really helpful to explain. So it's really nice to kind of I got your friend request. It's really nice to like play through the storyline and it jogs your memory, and you just like talk and like do stuff, and then along the way for the friend request, along the way you're just helping people, you know, maybe understand stuff, or making shadow boxes. Yeah, kind of. I'm basically just catching Dittos for profit. They're just a pretty good moneymaker. And I've also been secretly, I've been passively working on a loot from 1000 Ditto video for a long time. So I'm still working towards that. To complete all main stories to really begin. Yeah, I think that to really begin like full endgame grind, you do need to complete all the stories, but you don't need to do them back to back to back. You can complete one story, play a lot of the MMO aspect, do a lot of the late game, and then complete another story, and then, you know, take breaks in between is what to do in my opinion. Are we able to join your team? Not my main account's team. My main account's team is pretty exclusive / full. It's not like my team. Like I don't run it. It's like an official team run by some really cool people in the community. But in my Discord, if you add some of the moderators, there is like a team for my community, but I'm not in it super often and I'm not super active in it, just to like let you be aware of. it might be more worthwhile to join like a proper team. But if you just want somewhere in game to chat and have fun and socialize with my community, you can go ahead and try to join that team. Mahdi poos, exactly. Good evening, yo. What's up, Almondi? Yeah, I missed some questions. Same here. I learned a lot. Yeah, dude. I'm thank you for so much for saying that. Eichter. I really appreciate it. And yo, what's up, Flip Chart Marker? I think it's Barrels. What's up, dude? I find the early game to be hella slow and sort of boring for me because it's slow. I feel that. I think it's really refreshing. I really like it nowadays. You have cool mods? Yeah, I have some incredible mods. I'm super lucky. What's up, Ryan Who? Happy to have you. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna try to make money with catching Magikarps. Yeah, Magikarp, dude. That's something that like I only recently came to like understand, like within like the past year or so as well. And I want to preach about it as much as possible because, dude, man, catching Magikarps is so good so early on. What's up, Shiny Wen, dude? I really doubt I'll get a shiny this stream. That would be hilarious. But what's up, Techno Vortex, dude? Happy to have you. Hey there, Petrowski. Some friends and I are new to the game. You've been our main source of info. Any new player tips for money making or fast region clearing? Yeah, I have videos on both of those topics actually, but as sort of a TLDR if you don't want to go search them out. The best moneymaker early game, in my opinion, is going to be catching Magikarp in the Safari Zone. Mostly in Kanto, but you can like do it in Hoenn or any other region. But basically just farming Pokemon in any region's Safari Zone, except for Unova. They don't have a Safari Zone, but Sinnoh, Hoenn, and Kanto all have a sort of Safari area that you can farm 1x31 Pokemon and sell them on the GTL for a nice price. And then for clearing storylines faster, the best thing is obviously to like follow a guide in terms of getting through the actual like text chats and storyline faster, but then having a Crocodile or a Scrafty. Those are the two best Pokemon that will probably help you clear through the storylines, especially the difficult fights, a lot faster because of having that Moxie is really huge. There's also some Pokemon like Starmie or things like Gyarados. Gyarados can set up Dragon Dance and sweep through. Gyarados is also super easy to get if you're on a budget and learns all of the moves naturally through level up, whereas Scrafty and Crocodile might take a little more foundation. That's a nice 1x31. There's a really good example of a shiny and your shiny tips for hunt. Yeah. I was really lucky with that, dude. Just look at my speedruns. What I do, got 2 regions, 1 in 1. That's pretty sick. 2 regions done in 1 day is huge, son, man. Congrats to you, man. When you're doing a catching event for the Discord, I mean, good question. Whenever I find the time, Hunter, just really busy, dude. Making 2 videos every single day takes up a ton of my time. I easily am working on my content and working on creating YouTube stuff and planning content like 14 hours a day, like easily. And like I don't have like weekends. Like I pretty much work on YouTube and like PokeMMO content like 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. There are occasional days where I'll take a break for like certain stuff, like a vacation or a birthday. Even like birthdays, it's like some stuff I'll try to take a break. But sorry, I'm missing some of the chat. How long do you plan to be on? I'll probably be streaming. I don't think I'll be streaming through the event tonight, although I will be recording a video for that. I'll probably be streaming for at least 3 hours. We'll see though. Best Pokemon for storyline? Yeah, Crocodile and Scrafty. I encountered it today, shiny another Pokemon game and didn't notice the shiny over. Yeah, dude, I feel like it's so easy to do that. Yo, what's up, Little Seabass? How are you preparing for the Xmas event? Is there something really important to know? I made a whole video like going into a lot more detail on it, but the main thing right now is just to stock up Pokeyen as a huge TLDR. What region is Desert Underpass in? Oh, my encounter counter got moved. It's in Hoenn. Sorry, I'm missing everything's going really fast. I'm missing a lot of questions, excuse me. Yeah, sometimes the encounter counter kind of resets its position, and I basically just have to and I have it like screen cap, so I have to like move it to the correct position. Huh, at least 10 hours? How nice of you. So true. I need to move my game over so I can read all of chat. There we go. Watched all your vids ASAP. Helped a ton. Awesome new tips. Yo, dude, thank you, man. I mean, I appreciate the feedback. Kirk broken. Yeah, Kirk is really good, dude. I saw someone have like a foul play Kirk the other day. That was kind of crazy. I was surprised by that. You can also use Scissor and Cloyster for story, but that's just my opinion. I think Cloyster can be really good, yeah. I don't know if Scissor is as good for storyline in my opinion. Maybe it is if you're like really stuck. Being able to, as long as you're not against any fire Pokemon, like it can pretty much do anything and set up a Swords Dance. Oh, I thought you have your facial hair done. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really do. I'm not the most secure person about my facial hair, so I always appreciate compliments on it. Thank you. I actually didn't grow any facial hair. I always clean shaved for a really long time. But then I tried to grow it because my girlfriend wanted me to give it a chance, and it turned out pretty well. But like no one else in my family can really grow it, so I just got lucky, I guess. How long did it take for you to hunt your shiny Vanillish? It was 23,000 encounters. In that spot, I mean, it wasn't all of those encounters weren't done at Vanillish. Those were just the encounters that I had since my last shiny. Like, so like, all of these encounters aren't Ditto, like these 1,700. They're just the encounters that I've had since Vanillish. Actually move it up a little. There we go. This song's kind of funny. I'm kind of digging it. Not even using the live stream roll for paints. I think I'll use the live stream roll a lot more once it's like been a little bit more and people have like asked for the roll, or there's enough people on the roll. I feel like adding everyone's just better right now. If you beat the E4, is your obedience yes, your obedience level shoots to 100 after you beat the E4. That's a really good question, Alex. I accidentally linked your live streaming global, that works well. Fuck, that's so funny. Wait, that's actually so funny, Techno. Dude, people have memed on me. Like, I think some of my teammates were memeing on me, like, cause like I've never advertised in game. I don't want to I think it's against the rules. I don't want to advertise in game, but I think it's a little memey. I do. The only place I have advertised. Yo, thanks so much for the sub, dude. Thank you. The only place I have advertised, I'm not gonna call this noted because two of these stats are in attack and special attack. The only place I have advertised was on the Reddit, because I like to post like certain guides or some sort of videos there that some people seem to actually like the content. But I don't want to like, I just feel really uncomfortable advertising any place where like it just feels out of place or is like obviously just ad spam as opposed to like actually being beneficial or helpful to the community. Pretty basic. Is there an event today? Yeah, there's an event at 6 p.m. EST, so in around 4.5 hours to 5 hours. It's like 4 hours and what, 38 minutes specifically? I think that's math. Sorry, I'm missing so much stuff. Choice Scarf is the most OP item in the storyline. Yeah, Choice Scarf is yeah, and dude, all the choice items, very, very good. Choice Scarf, Choice Band, Choice Specs, all very, very good. I gotta give you shit for something. True, Elevate. Dude, Elevate, yesterday me and Casey went to get sushi and we thought about inviting you. But we always forget, we're always busy, and I would love to hang out with you soon sometime, Elevate. I'm a new player who just beat the E4 and used a guard chomp to power level through everything. I beat them after. That's hilarious. Yeah, dude, seeing your Pokemon jump from like level 60 to 83 after like AoE training all your Pokemon up. Yeah, it's a really like satisfying thing. This is a 2x0 Ditto. This is actually worth marking. Yeah, the Ponyard catch event. Ponyard. I think. How would you say? I always say like Ponyard. I'd probably say Ponyard. Well, if a mod's ever... Yeah, that's hilarious if it's like a mod linking it. Obviously, it was on accident, but that's really funny. Hey, bro, what's up? Will you ever release a video breaking down a full 6x31 breed? It's a good question. I probably will at one point. I think it's just like... Once you understand like how to do like a 2x31 breed or like any sort of multiple 31 breed, it's basically the same thing all the way up until 6x31, but there are some complications involved. I gotta go heal. And there are things to consider, like nature, or if you're like breeding a baby Pokemon, or like etc, etc. So, to use all 4 XP shares. Yeah, I actually, usually when I EV train something, I use 4 XP shares. You actually can do 5 if you can get an AoE Pokemon with Sweet Scent on it. My name is Hamizos. What's up? What's up? What's the event all about? Yeah, it's a Ponyard catching event. So you want to catch the best Ponyard possible. I forget what region it's in. It's probably... I appreciate you bringing up that point, though, Jeremy. It probably... Ooh, I just had a Rotom sell for 250k. Okay. Making shmoneyy for the Christmas event. Thank you to whoever bought that. I don't even remember what the Rotom was. I think it was... Maybe a 3x31 natured... I think it was 3x31 natured particle Rotom. If I remember correctly. But that's huge money. Has to be Unova? That makes sense. Unova. Techno's got us. Thank you, Techno. Techno and Zothrid. gotta go get all the food. We've got a holiday party at work this Saturday, so I'm indulging. Nice. I feel that. Fly over, dude. Yeah, when's Yeet flying over for the double date or the triple date? I think 20 days left or 18 of the Xmas. I love that lot, dude. Yeah, I think it's really cool to like. I don't know why I'm so excited for the Xmas event this year, dude. I think it's really exciting to see what they'll do, and it's possible there's not an Xmas event. So maybe it's always possible, but it's kind of unlikely. But I'm really excited to see what they do, see what happens, etc. etc. Triple date, yeah. Yeet with a date, me with a date, and then Elbit with a date. Could be a triple date at Sushi Queen or some sushi place. What determines how good it is? Great question. Like the Dittos, basically just IVs, but sometimes nature can matter as well. But what I mean by like good IVs, what I would consider are like 20 plus in like 4 to 5 stats, but it kind of depends. It either has to have at least 1 times 31 IV, and that means it's good, and that'll sell for like 6 to 10k or 6 to 12k depending on where the IV is placed on the Ditto. And then any Ditto that has like 4 to 5 times 20 IVs plus are pretty good. But if it's 4 times 20 plus and 2 of the IVs are in attack and special attack, I usually don't mark those as like notable catches, because most of the time most Pokemon don't need to be mixed. Most Pokemon don't need attack and special attack, so it's kind of wasting a stat there. And most people aren't looking for Pokemon that are like, if it's like 4 times here, like here's a great example. This is a 1 times 31 Pokemon that also has 20 plus in 4 other stats. This is like this is what I would mark as 1 times 31 more. There's a couple different denotions and like notes, like little like nicknames that I use to organize my Pokemon after I catch them. I use things like 1 times 31, 2 times 31, 3 times 31, all of that, etc. Then I also use 1 times 31 more to mean like it has a 1 times 31 plus some more stats, or a 1 times 31 nature to mean like it has the correct nature to go along with the 1 times 31 that's in. So if I have like a timid Ditto with a 1 times 31 speed, that's like, you know, they kind of match together, if that makes sense. What else? It's a great question. There's a lot to explain with like what makes a Pokemon good, and it usually depends a lot on the Pokemon. But with Ditto, it's pretty universal. Yo, what's up, Fernando? Sorry, I'm missing a lot of stuff. I'd have to find a date. You could find one. Is it worth me bringing up a 5 times 31 Volcarona with these Nincada? They look to be selling around $1 million. Yeah, Volcarona is a really high value Pokemon. How much money would you recommend we hoard for Xmas? It's super dependent on like how much Pokeyen you have and like how far you are into the game. Me personally, I would really like to have around at least 8 mil for Xmas, but I probably won't be spending. I don't want to be spending over 5 mil at Xmas. I actually want to be saving most of my Pokeyen for the Lunar New Year event. I've already been spending way too much of my money leading up to the Xmas event. I keep not holding on to it. I keep kind of investing it into flips or things. I keep investing it when I need to just like have raw currency on me. So I keep making that mistake. I think it's probably worth Zothrid, honestly. I might go over to England this March though, so that's crazy. I chose Hoenn as my first region in Gallade. Yeah, dude, Gallade's really cool. We hit up the 2 second region, start getting it with Phil's Met. I think I made a video talking about kind of the pros and cons of each region in PokeMMO. I do think that like Unova, Hoenn, and Kanto are all pretty good. Unova is probably the best in my opinion, and then like Kanto and Hoenn are pretty close. But then like Sinnoh is kind of the worst in my opinion by far. Is Repeat Ball worth it catching Ditto? In my opinion, yeah, absolutely DNA. It saves so much time, and it saves so much mental, dude. It's so much easier. It's really frustrating to go through like so many Pokeballs. That's awesome, Kazupa. I'm glad you can participate in it. It's left from Oplucid. Nice. Nice for the calls. When it hails, does Blizzard become 100% accurate? Yes. Great question. That's why Vanillix is such a cool Pokemon. Thank you, Ryan. Who? I finished all 4 regions already this week. I'm working on a high-end PvP. Dude, nice. Good luck with that. Why would anyone want stats that are different to 31? Basically because 31s are really expensive, and it's a lot to kind of build up to a 1 times 31 team. This mental around only having 31s is really interesting to me, because I've been playing PokeMMO for a long time, and it's only like recently in the past like 5 years or so, or 3 to 5 years, become like actually possible to have like 6 times 31 Pokemon. For a long time, perfect Pokemon weren't possible in PokeMMO. And it's funny to like see Pokemon players who are kind of like spoiled in that way, like come from the traditional Pokemon games over to like PokeMMO and be like, oh, like, you know, it's not easy to get perfect IV Pokemon. It's really expensive. It takes a long time. And then it's the fact that it's even possible is like something we're like grateful and lucky for in PokeMMO. Before it was like, dude, like comparing comps back in the day, just in terms of like quality and what you could get to nowadays is like hilarious. Like looking at like my like old comps from 2013 is really funny. So those IVs rules apply to the event Pokemon you have to catch too. I'm trying to think. Foxbox. So basically, during a catch event, you want like the highest like total numbers or highest total score. So it's not exactly it doesn't translate exactly to like what's considered a good Pokemon when you catch a Pokemon, but it's still like close. You basically want you want the highest total IVs during a catch event, but when you want to catch Pokemon for profit, you kind of just want like high IVs in certain stats, but it depends. Sorry, I'm missing so much chat. Let Pokemon go for this, dude. Yeah, I also, yeah, I feel that. Hi, it's Smeargle. Nice to meet you. What's up, Blue Cheese? It's the haircut that goes with the facial hair. Yo, thank you, Supreme. I appreciate you saying that, dude. That's very kind. Kanto and Hone over Sinnoh and Unova because healing your Pokemon takes longer. That's a really funny take. The fact that the PC takes longer to heal. It's interesting. I respect it. I respect the whole thing. Man, this game is honestly amazing. I can't wait for things like dungeons, hidden abilities, and maybe even one day Mega Evolutions. I think Mega Evolutions would be actually really cool. The sheer potential keeps me super hyped up. I'm not a huge fan of most hidden abilities, but it kind of depends. Thanks so much for the sub. What's up? What's up? Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't know the plan on like any of that stuff. Obviously, I'm not a dev, like obviously, so I don't know like their plans on that. I keep hearing about dungeons, but I don't know much details on them either. I think seeing Mega Evolutions would be really cool one day. I wonder if Pal Park would ever have or use a lab in Unova. Very dope Pokemon streamer. Yo, dude, thanks, Mothfan. I appreciate it. Boss at Nintendo, we need water and hoe and graphic design. Yeah, that's super true, Techno. Dude, people always complain about like, the water on the map, and I'm honestly kind of one of those people. There's so much water on that map. Yo, what's up, Hoodie KD? Found you on Reddit, man. It works. Yo, dude, thank you, Rain. I appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm glad you thought I was, you know, worth it to come through, man. I appreciate it. How do you quick open GTL like that? Also, great channel, help me lots. Dude, thank you, man. I just clicked the little button down here. There's just a little tab down here, and I kind of out of habit, I end up just checking my GTL listings. I don't know why. It's absolutely just become a habit for me. I'll just like check to see if stuff's sold. Is it ill-mannered to link to catching your... Oh no, dude, that'd be super helpful, Corey Stamper. You should be good to post links. You really live this time? Yes. What's up, 12 Demonic? I'm mostly memeing, but always spin off how it takes long to heal in the 3 generations. I never even realized that. I've realized it slightly a little bit, but I haven't realized it to that much of an extent. But that's really cool. Gotta scroll down so far to my repeat balls. Catch events always make the market dip for a few days. Yeah, that's a really good point to keep in mind. I personally don't like Mega Evos. I think that's super fair. I'm definitely like, I didn't like them at first because they changed the balancing on them if I recall correctly. I forget if you could, or what was, I liked it when you could Mega Evolve, but you couldn't attack on the first turn you Mega Evolved. But then they make it so you would like Mega Evolve, and then you would be able to, I don't remember the order. Whenever they made it so you could Mega Evolve but not attack, I think that was a good balancing. But like being able to Mega Evolve and also attack in the same turn was kind of pretty crazy in my opinion. You make a short video listing all the legendaries in game. Yeah, I do want to make a legendaries video at some point for sure. That's on the list. You also can make a shortcut. Yeah, you can hotkey the global trade link probably. Or not hotkey, but have it in your control settings. So I asked this earlier, but didn't stick around to see the answer. Why are you looking for Dittos, a breeding project, or is it relevant to the Christmas event, or is it just for money? Great question, Yusufer. It's basically for a couple of things. Basically, Pokeyen for a video project, and then also on the last batch of Dittos, I won't be selling any of the Shittos that I get. I'll be keeping those and using those to try to breed for a shiny Cranidos eventually. So a couple reasons. Which channel are you on? Good question. I think I'm on channel 1. It's hard to see because my thing's covering. I'm on channel 1. Is there a specific website or app to know which? One sec. Which abilities, natures, EVs, and moves each Pokemon is best for PvP. You can use Black, White, Smoke, and that's always my recommendation. It's not going to be 100% accurate for the PokeMMO meta, and I always recommend that. So keep that in mind and be aware of that. But it is really Black, White, Smoke is extremely helpful if you're new to Pokemon PvP and like don't know like what Pokemon's base stats are or what their goal is in PvP and like what they can do, etc., etc. Pat must have mastered the ability to speak and breathe at the same time. This man is going off. Yeah, I've been talking a lot, dude. I appreciate it, Gix Murden. I appreciate the the positive reinforcement on that. Which are you? Bibarel Mega exclusive incoming? Dude, true. Maybe one day. Do you know the specifics of how Battlefront, Frontier, and Hoenn works? Do you get increasing more battle points the more? Yes. I don't know a lot of super huge details on Battle Frontier, but I'm pretty sure that you do get more consecutive points the more wins you get. That is true, I'm pretty sure. Make sure to go ahead and like this stream if you are liking it. It helps me out a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. If you're not liking the stream, go ahead and dislike it. That's also totally fine. I ended up remapping a bunch of hotkeys so I kind of hit all the relevant windows super quick with one hand. Yeah, I feel that. Gen 6 was Mega, but lacked the increased speed. Thus, Megas like Diancie was forced to run Protect to counteract that downside. Ooh, I didn't play much of the. I don't know much about the Gen 6 PvP meta at all. Like aside from like some videos that I've watched. It's very useful for when I both typing Pokemon. Yeah, also for work. Yeah, I definitely, when possible, it's nice to play Pokemon one-handed. It's actually a little faster to catch Dittos with two hands because scrolling over to the Pokeballs with your WASD will actually reset the menu. So what that means is if you fail to catch the Ditto, as a 1x31, if you fail to catch the Ditto on the first repeat ball, if you have to go back to the Pokeball menu, it's actually faster to like click over to the right and then scroll down, and you'll only have to scroll down once. But if you WASD and like move over to the menu, you'll actually have to like go through all the Pokeballs again. As opposed to, you can just scroll once with the mouse. I'll try to show that if it happens. It's like very minimal, but it saves a little bit of time. So you just want to, yeah. Anyone ideas for how much to sell a 4x31 Gyarados Jolly Nature? Obviously it depends on where the IVs are at. I'm assuming they're in like attack and speed and then maybe a defense and HP. It's a great question. Yeah, Robin's trying to help you out there. I appreciate it. Yeah, the repeat balls are super far down, which is kind of a pain. That's super cool, Smeesmoo. Whatever happens, don't use Lepaberry. I swear the Pokemon community is the best. Well, like, yeah, the Pokemon community is pretty good, dude. I will say. Another 1x31. Nice, nice. Is it more worth to use repeat balls? I think so, personally, absolutely. I think it also helps the mental a lot, and just like having to see Dittos break out of so many Pokeballs over and over again can be heartbreaking. So I definitely prefer repeat balls. If you don't like, maybe just don't. If you dislike it, maybe just don't watch it. That's all. It's also always a possibility, Foxbox. What's the best place to find Pokemon PvP tiers, OU, NU, etc.? So in PokeMMO, the Pokedex is actually an extremely useful tool, and you can actually see all of the Pokemon tiers within the Pokedex in game, which is extremely cool and very useful. It's crazy. One of the biggest differences between PokeMMO and traditional Pokemon games is that in traditional Pokemon, the Pokedex is like totally useless, but in PokeMMO, it's actually one of your best pieces of information. Like, it's one of your best tools. It's going to show you every Pokemon in every tier. You can click on those Pokemon, see their base stats, see their moves that they can learn at every level, with TMs, with tutors, egg moves, all their wild locations, where to catch all the Pokemon in the game. Your Pokedex is your best friend. It's an incredible, incredible tool. So good, dude. Depends on mon, of course, but they are efficient. I don't use repels. I just suffer to save up Pokeyen. Sometimes I honestly do that as well, but I almost always regret it. I feel like it's probably just worth to use repels most of the time. Let's see if it'll break out of this repeat ball. Nah, I caught him. Like a Pokemon, always been about catching all Pokemon, but like 90% of people have never done that. Yo, yeah, absolutely. This is a pretty decent catch. I'll mark that as noted. It's a little funny since it's 4 times 20 plus, and both the stats are an attack and special attack. But the difference with this Ditto is that it has 30 speed, 29 special attack, and 26 attack. So it's all like 25 plus in both the attacks and the speed. So someone could just buy that as like a super budget breeder if they want like a PVM mon. Yo, thanks for helping him with that, Robin. I really appreciate that. If the Pokedex showed EV gain on unknown mons, that would be great. Yeah, I think it's cool. I don't know. I do like that it doesn't show information on Pokemon you don't have, because then it really actually does encourage you to go catch those Pokemon. And you can still like Google it, you know. Why are people hunting Dittos for shiny? For Pokeyen. Dittos are a pretty good Pokeyen farming method. It's probably not super inflated because Gyarados is just a pretty wanted mon for PvP. It's probably closer to like 400 to 450k. 450k is probably fair. Maybe I'm wrong. I love how fluent the action of checking stuff in the deck while doing something else has become in such a short time of... Yeah, dude, you like so quickly adapt to like just running to your Pokedex to check for information. It's really, really helpful. Got 79 repeat balls left. I think I have to go heal after this. Yeah, I'm out of substitutes. Okay, so this Ditto broke out. I'll actually show you guys what happens. So when you, it's actually quicker to click. So I can scroll down once and click the repeat ball. If I didn't click like that, what chair are you sitting on? A very small, broken, clear plastic chair. I'm actually gonna get a new chair soon because we broke this one. Okay, I'm gonna head out of here. Howdy, what's up, Chrissy Chris? Happy to have you, dude. Dude, I've been killing it, Stoder, not gonna lie. On the PokeMMO YouTube, dude, I've been super lucky, super fortunate, and I'm just happy to have as many people watching me as I do, man. Lucky every single day, dude. I'm still pretty new, but those are the general prices. Yeah, dude, I think you got it pretty solid on that one, Robin. What hour was your first shiny and what mon was it? Great question. So I didn't get my first shiny. I'm gonna go. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something. I want to collect the Pokeyen from my GTL. I feel like I was gonna do something, but I don't remember what. Let me collect that. I want to relist this Toxicroak as well. I'll plop this in there for a sec. My first shiny was this Stunfisk, though. I can actually just show you guys right now. This was my first shiny. My first shiny was Stunfisk, which is a Pokemon that I hunted. Specifically, but I didn't get this Stunfisk until the 20th of February 2021, and I have been playing this game since 2013 June. It took me around 8 years to get this shiny. My first shiny I didn't get for around 2,200 hours in game time. Yo, what's up? What's up, Dev? Happy to have you. What's up, man? You deserve it. Yo, thank you, Stutter. I'm working on completing my Pokedex for the exact reason. I already finished the Candidates 100%. It's pretty fun. Yeah, dude, it's really sick. It becomes a really cool goal in this game. Okay, I want to go ahead and claim this. Relist this Toxicroak. It's like a semi-comp Toxicroak. Pretty cool Pokemon. I'll probably just put up for 100k. I know it's like not a super... Maybe go 120. There's an OU tournament going on right now. It's kind of funny. Okay, I wanted to check how many more Dittos I need to catch. I need to catch, what is this, 35? 34? Yeah, 34 Dittos still. Okay. Let me grab my Smeargle again. Head back into the cave. Yeah, I'm new to this game. I say 360 hours in. 360 hours is pretty solid. For endgame money making, what's the best way? Definitely gym runs. Gym runs, doing your gym run every day is really good. And then NPC rebattles, berry farming, E4 rebattles, and then like Ditto farming and Morimoto battles and stuff like that from there on out. How do I do events? All you have to do is show up to the event on time. For catch events, all you gotta do is show up to the event on time, catch the best Pokemon you can, and then whisper that submission to a moderator at the end of the event. Sorry, I'm scrolling back in chat to make sure I caught everything. Only started playing in October. That's awesome though, Robin. My friend already have 2 shinies and he's 130 hours into this game. Dude, that's a very lucky king, dude. Congrats to him. OT Dex completion was lots of fun, and then you have a really comprehensive guide. Yeah, dude, I still need to finish my decks. I still need to do a ton of work on that. Will you do a shiny Pokedex? Definitely not. It's just not possible. Dude, if you were to try to complete well, like, it is if you, like, buy the shinies. That's definitely possible, but even that would be an extremely insane task. But to get every shiny Pokemon in PokeMMO would take, like, literally, I think, probably, like, 2 decades of time. And that's if you're playing, like, 10 hours a day. It would be an unreal amount of time. I invested 400k for 2 Typhlosions, rip money, but time to grind. Dude, you'll literally make that back, Boki, in, like, 2 to 3 days. Easily. It is... I can't recommend gym runs enough. They're so good. What region can you catch Ditto? The best region to catch Ditto by far is in Hoenn. It's in Falabar Town. There's this sort of like little cave you enter. Amulet Coin was really worth yesterday. Yeah, dude. Make alt count, do gym runs to make the most amount of money. Yeah, you can also make alt counts, but that's a lot. Pat telling us to hit up the gyms. So true, Yeet. That's funny. But like the video game gyms, not the IRL gym. How are you making the Dittos go to specific boxes? It's a really good question. So the Dittos basically, whenever you catch a Pokemon, it just goes to the first available space in your boxes. And basically all of my boxes are full up until that box, kind of on purpose, so that they go in that box, if that makes sense. I just have a lot of Pokemon. How do people sell their Ditto boxes? Do they trade with each other or what? Yeah, so whenever I sell a Ditto box, I basically just go to trade chat and I say like, or I'll hit up like some friends and anyone who like might buy a Ditto box first. No, you're not stupid. That was a super fair question, Foxbox. I basically hit up friends, hit up anyone who might want to buy a Ditto box before hitting up trade chat, and then I hit up trade chat and I'm like selling Ditto box, you know, 180k, 200k, whatever the price may be. And sometimes people will pay you like half the money up front and then like the latter half after you trade them all the Dittos you wanted to trade. Sometimes people will like trade you all the money fully up front. Sometimes people will trade, like, it kind of depends what you want to do. Sometimes every single like 5 Dittos people will trade you like some of like the Pokeyen that's the right percentage, but that's really annoying. It is against the rules to like scam players in PokeMMO, so there is like a pretty decent confidence of like people aren't going to scam you, and if you do scam someone in PokeMMO, you're pretty likely to get banned, so do not do that. It's also just mean. So yeah, just don't scam people. Yeah, 15k per 5 is like the safest if you really want to do that, but I try to find people who I think paying the first amount, like, or half the amount up front and the other half of the amount towards the end is like really good. Or paying, like, if you're selling multiple boxes, buying 1 box at a time is a really good option as well. Like I usually sell like 3 Ditto boxes at the same time when I sell them, so I'm trading like 180 Pokemon to someone. I just got to Safari Zone in Kanto. Nice. It's a great milestone. 1 times 30, 1 and 1 times 30. Super nice catch. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, Desert Underpass. My box 1 is always empty when I go to the PC. I just filter them. Good luck, gang. I gotta get some lunch. Yo, have a nice lunch, Xmas. Enjoy your meal. How often can you do gym rebattles? The gym rebattles have a cooldown time of 18 hours, I believe. Great question. If you agree to a deal in chat, you're safe 100%. Yeah, as long as you type it out. Make sure like you type it out. Yeah, be very vocal about it. No, I said I'm stupid because I thought I got to the Safari Zone, but I didn't. Now I realized that I really... No! I'm sorry, Foxbox. Yeah, you have to get the fuchsia. I don't have the old rod. Oh no, where do you get the old rod in Kanto? I think it's there's a fisherman in a house. If I remember this, I'd be very surprised. I think there is a fisherman in a house in Vermilion that you get the old rod from, I believe. Can I join your team? Not my main team, unfortunately. My main team is Mr., which is a pretty cool and like kind of exclusive team. It's just always full is the meme. That's like the exclusivity. So there's not really space for everyone to join. But I do kind of have like a community team, but it's not my main team and I'm not super active in it. So you can join that team if you want by joining the Discord and asking the moderators to get you an invite. But just beware, like, it's not my main team. I'm not super active in it. So if you're joining just to, like, hang out with me, I'm unfortunately not going to really be able to do that. But yeah, plus Morimoto. Yeah, Morimoto's really good. I still haven't perfected. I still have like not done any E4 reruns. I haven't practiced that stuff at all. Sorry, what's a Ditto box? A full box of Dittos and a piece without bar. Yeah, that's a super great question, Shimon or Shimon. Basically, a Ditto box is a box of Dittos with bad IVs, often called shittos, which are basically sold to players who are shiny hunting via like egg breeding. So they need a ton of Pokemon to like mass breed with their other Pokemon, since breeding consumes Pokemon. Some Pokemon, the best way to shiny hunt them is to breed. So they need to like buy a mass amount of Dittos. So you sell a Ditto box, which is 60 Dittos for around 180k usually, which is around 3k per Ditto. And it's better than selling Dittos for 3k on the GTL, which a lot of people do because it saves you the 1k listing fee. So it's really smart. It's better. It's more beneficial for the players buying the Dittos to get them in mass, and it also saves the seller and makes them a lot of money. So it's always beneficial to do Ditto boxes, and I always recommend it. Problem is when I'm buying Ditto boxes, I can only buy 2 at a time with my yeah, dude, the PC limitations definitely are huge for that. When is the Xmas event? If it does happen, it should happen around just like midnight of Christmas Eve. Usually, if you like look through the update like logs of PokeMMO, you can see that they usually release the like update or the event like at midnight of the night of the holiday, which is kind of funny. I kind of love that. I think most games don't do that. Most games like kind of release it like 2 weeks before Christmas or have it run for like a couple weeks or whatever. But PokeMMO is pretty cool about it. I think it's cool. Discord peeps are chill, absolutely. Can I join your Pokemon team? I surely can fit into a Pokeball. Yeah, squeeze into a Pokeball and sit on the right side of my screen. I just ran from that Ditto on accident. Oops. Not a big deal, though. I'm letting Dittos transform into Magikarp. That is bad, and then catching them with Great Balls or Pokeballs. Not sure if it's better. So, from my understanding, Dittos transforming actually doesn't like change the catch rate in PokeMMO, to my understanding. So, I'm not really substituting to stop them from transforming to make it easier for them to catch. I'm more so just substituting because it kind of helps mentally, and it's just the easiest. They have potential to spore you if you're using like Smeargle or something like that, which can be really, really annoying. If you're using Breloom, they can like do some damage to you, Seed Bomb you, False Swipe. They could also use their own like substitute. It's just kind of annoying. I think it's a lot easier for me and more comfortable to just sub up, stop their transforming, throw up the False Swipe, throw up the Spore. Really comfortable. It's really comfortable long term. Whew. I still gotta finish leveling my Typhlosions for rebattles. I've been lazy. Yeah, Typhlosions are huge. Why PokeMMO doesn't have the last item used option? They out of pocket for that. Someone actually talked about recently being able to like bind or have like a quick key for Pokeballs or like repeat balls, which would be super helpful when farming Pokemon. I would love that personally. I don't think it's too like, it'd probably weird to code. I don't know how difficult it would be to implement. Just beat Kanto, doing Hoenn now. I got spooned on the IVs and just haven't finished it up. That's awesome though, Robin. Did the PokeMMO hype like 8 months ago affect PokeMMO? I wasn't even playing back then. I think there's been multiple PokeMMO like hype periods over the past like 3 years or so. The game's definitely increased a lot in players. It was sinking for a little, so I think it's pretty good. That's also just like for my like from my perspective as a player, I'm not like a dev. I don't see the numbers behind the screen, so that's just assumptions. Have you ever had one of the available legendaries in your possession? How hard was it to get? I think I've never done that. I may have had Mewtwo like a really long time ago, back in like 2015. I've just been playing for a long time. This is like probably notable. It's 2 times 30. Mark that as noted. I sold 3 Diddle boxes yesterday for 190k each. Yeah, it's a solid price. I think selling them, I even sell them for like 200k, like pretty fast. Just try to hope you don't get a slow buyer / sell. Oh yeah, I've gotten pretty lucky with it. I think I try really hard to be fast, and it's really fun to like speed it up. I made him run from the Ditto with comedy. Kind of true. I will now start catching Magikarp. So excited. Yo, good luck, Foxbox. When it takes 1 try to beat Morimoto, but it takes you 3 times to beat Iris, dude, Morimoto can be, yeah, it's huge hit or miss for me. Can you find Ditto in Unova? Good question. I think it's definitely worth to wait to farm Ditto until you have access to this cave in Hoenn, because it's just the best Ditto spot in the game by far. Repeat balls are annoying to scroll to. Oh yeah, I agree for sure. Yeah, thank you. I always forget the positives and benefits. That's also an extremely good point, Smeargle. If they transform into Breloom, you aren't able to spore them because they'll be grass type, which affects the catch rate a ton. Hey Pat, just came to say hi. I'll come in 10 minutes. Yo, happy to see you, Mickey. Or Mackie. Why'd I say Mickey? Mackie. See you soon, dude. Can you help me which Pokemon to pass Elite Four in region of Unova? I lost 15 Elite Four. Okay, I always recommend Crocodile and Scrafty, especially if you can get a Scrafty with like Dragon Dance dev and be able to like set it up at the beginning of every fight, and then just like potion it or like heal it to make sure it can like be really set up a ton of Dragon Dances, maybe like 2 or 3 Dragon Dances. It should be able to sweep through any E4 pretty easily. The hard part is getting it set up. I still really want to make a GTL mod for advanced searching. Dude, GTL stuff would be, yeah, adding more GTL options is always nice, but it's just a lot. When is the event? In around 4 hours for the Pondard catching event, if that's what you're referring to, which I assume. If I recall, Johto has a lot of paradoxes with the existing game. Yeah, that's the biggest issue. Because there's a Kanto region in Johto, if I'm not mistaken. And that's kind of what the devs have been deciding about how to like overcome that. It's a little funny. When's the shiny Vanillite video coming? I think the shiny Vanillish video should be out, both of them. So go check out both the videos that I put out today, and you should be able to find it. Johto's coming out tomorrow, so true. As Johto as a region connects directly to Kanto, but its story changes parts of Kanto. Yeah, it's a really hard fix. Should I look out for something important when catching Magikarp? Basically, just any 1x31 IVs, Foxbox, and then if a Magikarp has 20 plus IV and like 4 to 5 stats, I'd mark that as noted. I had a Chandelure for Unova. That thing, yeah, Chandelure is also an incredible Pokemon. Chandelure with like Choice Scarf or even Choice Specs, if it's like Speed EV trained, is extremely good. Or even like Life Orb, it's really, really good. Chandelure does a lot of damage. I realized after 15 minutes that I'm watching a stream. Yo, what's up, Felix? That's awesome. So you clicked on it thinking it was a video. Well, I'm happy to have you, dude. Welcome, welcome. I used Krook and Togekiss. Togekiss, very, very powerful Pokemon, dude. Super, super good. What's the catch event? There is a Pondard catch event. In around 4 hours. It was one of the few catch events I actually didn't have time to make a video for, unfortunately. I try to make a video preparing people for like every catch event, but there's been like 2, I think, so far out of like the past 3 months of making YouTube videos that I haven't had quite enough time to put up, unfortunately. Moxie, Kroop, Sweets like crazy? Yeah, absolutely. Are you shiny hunting? Not really, but I guess I'm encountering Pokemon, so if you count that as shiny hunting, sure, but not really. Mostly just catching Dittos for money. Hi, hey, what's up, Zetsu? My Moxie Crocodile got me through the Unova E4 almost entirely by itself. Absolutely, Milky Tea. It's a very, very powerful Pokemon. I just started playing MMO like a week ago, and I'm stuck on E4 and Unova. I have a good team, but I'm too broke to buy on GTL. What money-making methods would you recommend? Great question. For late-game Unova money-making methods, you could hit up heart scale farming in Undella Bay. Do you have access to Undella Bay pre-E4 in Unova? You actually might not. What can you do in Unova? You can just catch any sort of, like, catching Pokemon. That's the cool thing about PokeMMO is due to the economy and due to the way 1x31s and breeding works, catching Pokemon is always kind of the best moneymaker, which is really cool to have that traditionally be so, you know, good. Usually dungeons don't need potes or anything. Yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, that's where I'm at, Ak. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm doing, Ak. I'm just kind of stacking up Pokeyen to be able to invest in vanities. Exactly, Ak. Oh, dude, sell me the bad Dittos. Oh, dude, Ak, you get full priority on Ditto boxes. Don't worry, dude. Absolutely. I'll probably finish this set of boxes, and then I just have to like record the like rating of like you know the loot from, and then I'll be able to sell you all the shittos. Really love your content, man. It's helping me kickstart my PokeMMO journey. That makes me so happy to hear, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, dude. Just found a 31 IV, and then that's really good, Foxbox. That's awesome. Congrats. I'm in 29 hours. I'm 29 hours in, and I wonder when I'll find my first shiny. Yo, best of luck, Zetsu. It may take a long time, but don't give up. Where can you buy repeat balls? Great question. I think Rustboro might have. You might be able to buy them in Rustboro and Hoenn, and there's some other shops or like malls, but that's the one that comes to mind. You don't have access to Undella. Ugh, that's rough. How many eggs you dry at the moment? Good question. Are we shadow farming today? Yes, we are. What's up, Hamtoro? My dealer Jay been playing BDSP. 42,445 eggs. Man, I'm in Rustboro right now. I'll check. Yo, dude, thank you, Zothwood. You're a king. Already have PokeMMO, but I haven't began yet. You have motivated me to start and learn it all for sure. Dude, I am thrilled to hear that, dude. I hope you love it, Tango, man. Best of luck, dude. I hope you get some sick shiny luck early on. Found my first shiny around 50 hours. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. You can buy repeat balls in the shopping mall, Rustboro, or Veilstone's department store. Look at Robin coming to the rescue. All the perfect info. We use them to hatch rare shinies, but it's expensive. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Ditto hunting or egg hunting for shinies is a crazy one. Save the stream. I have to work and I want to watch. Yo, what's up, Needham? Yeah, dude, don't worry. All my streams will always... I have to go heal. All my streams will always appear in like my past live streams. You'll always be able to view them as a VOD. And usually I try to make videos out of them if they have enough good content. What am I going to do with noted carbs? Usually just sell them, although it can be a little weird to price them. Yo, Pat, how are you? What's up, Mackie? I do have a video talking about how to price and how to value your Pokemon in PokeMMO, but I might need to make an updated one just because my mic quality in that one is pretty bad. On top of maybe I could cover more stuff. I just might need to re-release that video because I get that question constantly, and I always have to redirect people to the video about how to value and price your Pokemon in PokeMMO. I definitely will not give up. I believe in you, Zetsu. It was Ghastly and Kanto. Ghastly's a great first shiny. Hey, what's up? What's up, Pro Texas? Happy to have you, dude. What's up? What's up? I hatched a shiny Totodile at 54k eggs. Shiny Cynical at 8,500. I didn't know that. That's crazy. Charmander at 64 though. Good lord. Chikorita at 22k. It's crazy. Like the shiny Charmander going 66. Ditto can breed with everyone. Yes, Ditto can breed with any Pokemon. Making a shiny reaction to Loudred, dude. I hope I don't get a shiny Loudred. I wouldn't hate it. Shiny Whismur is very. I'd much prefer shiny Whismur. If I do get a shiny that isn't Ditto here. Ah, yes, Aqua's the legend. It's true. 2010 encounters and no Oxalot. Good luck, good luck. I got a 2x31 match up at this Farzan. Yo, congrats. It's good shmoney. It's fun learning how to price things over time. Yeah, it's you really see like how much longer you play the game, like how much like more confident, how much you learn about the economy and how to price things. It really like you really see the progress. Ones that don't really have some on the market still best. Yeah, it's hard. You have to. It's hard for everyone, Robin. Just got a 31 IV with also... Dude, that's crazy. Congrats, Foxbox again. Hey, Petrowski, Kawaii Desu, Domo Origato. What's up? What's up? How are you doing today, Songwang? Ditho? You really like have been chilling in chat the entire time you eat greet, and then the one thing you say is Ditho. Are you trolling? You're trolling for sure. How can you breed for shiny? I'm not sure if I understand that. Basically, some Pokemon that have extremely rare wild encounters, things like Charmander, which you can only encounter as a rare encounter in Rock Tunnel. The best way to shiny hunt for them is just by breeding a ton of Charmanders. So what you do is you get like 2 boxes of Charmanders and 2 boxes of Dittos, pop a shiny charm, pop a donator status, and then go make as many eggs as possible in that hour. And then you don't hatch the eggs. You hatch the eggs after the charm is over, because when breeding, a Pokemon is decided whether it's shiny or not when the egg is created, not when it's hatched. So to get the extra like shiny percentages, you can just make all the eggs, put them in your boxes, and then hatch them all later. Yeah, also that Cyndaquil is a really good example where he's a rare encounter in the Safari Zone. We had a teammate encounter a shiny Cyndaquil in the Safari and it ran away. One of the most heartbreaking things. Anyone but legendaries as a 9-year-old found me about 12 years ago. Yeah. Yo, that's a really good catch, Foxbox. Congrats. Do you have a Patreon? I want to support, but I can't because my country doesn't allow it on YouTube. I love your content. Dude, that's so sweet, Andrew. I appreciate it. I don't have a Patreon, but I do have Venmo. If you can do that, Venmo is a really cool alternative to support me. Especially because YouTube actually takes a cut of all super chats. It's like a 30% cut, so it's pretty hefty. So if you actually like want to support me and you want like all of what you're giving to go to me, the best way to support me financially is actually through Venmo, because I get like 100% of the profit or the income, as opposed to like YouTube cuts. It's kind of the best way to avoid it. I would maybe consider making a Patreon as I continue to grow, though. That is a super solid option, and I appreciate that, Needham. How to get my encounter start working? It's always on 0. Sometimes I always recommend just restarting the encounter, or if it still doesn't work after that, just reinstalling it entirely, and usually that works. It's still in beta, but it's definitely the best option by far. I normally do a lot of searching at the beginning of selling, then kind of feel like the market I can sell a lot. Yeah, I'm egg breeding Shroomish as we speak. Yo, best of luck. Sorry, I'm way behind on chat. PokeMMO is so much fun, but the gym leader NPCs in Elite 4 hits. Yeah, dude, they're difficult, man, for sure. Yeah, fossil Pokemon starters and hella rares. Exactly, Smeargle. Fem only likes to comment when she can be spiteful. Kind of, not spiteful, but like, say something goofy. Please, what's Xmas event? We just don't know yet, Leonhardt? Great question. I do have a video explaining everything you can do to prepare for the possible Xmas event, but, ooh, a 2x31 on stream. Absolutely love to see that. That should go for 40 to 60k pretty easily. Plus, it's got a 31 speed. That's really nice. Catching Cyndaquil is already a nightmare. Yeah, dude. Absolutely, Robin. Absolutely. Shed Ninja is also hard as fuck. Yeah, Shed Ninja is a really crazy shiny. Really, really crazy. You got the Twitch donate link set up. Not the Twitch donate link actually isn't set up, but the YouTube one is, because it goes straight through YouTube to my AdSense. So that works like that. Can't help it being a comedy genius. Kind of true, Yeet. I'll give you that. Pat, do you accept viewer friend requests? Yeah, I generally do. Eventually, my friend list will fill up, but for the time being, I do actually accept all viewer friend requests. Have you played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl? No, I actually don't play any traditional Pokemon games besides PokeMMO, which is kind of surprising. I like to like research like their competitive formats and their competitive metas, but other than that, I really just play PokeMMO. It's really hard to go back to traditional Pokemon games after playing PokeMMO for so long, in my opinion. I feel like it's just the best for me. Would you recommend I beat every region before trying to breed? I don't think you need to breed every region. Obviously, beating every region is like a huge goal and something that is like ideal to do kind of as quick as possible. But at the same time, I hate running through storylines, and I understand when people don't like that. So I think it's really good to My recommendation is kind of to run through one storyline, and then if you want to run through another, you know, if that's what you like, go ahead. But running through one storyline, taking a break, doing some breeding, doing some MMO aspects, doing that kind of, you know, MMO gameplay, and then like take that break and then go to another storyline in a bit. What am I missing? You can set up your show as a show up with the channel as well. Borderless window work for, yeah, for fixing the encounter. Do you have a shiny Zubat? No, I actually never got the shiny Zubat. I ended up getting that shiny Grimer instead during the speedrun. If my encounter bar is not on, it won't count. Yeah, if you don't have the program up, it won't count. Do you think the devs will ever consider adding Pokemon from Gen 6 and up? I think personally, I think they absolutely will consider it. I think it's definitely possible, but it might not happen for a couple years. Why do people buy bad Diddle boxes? Great question. We've answered it a couple times, but it's a really good question. Basically, people use them to mass breed certain super rare Pokemon to breed for a shiny Pokemon, because it's actually the quickest way to hunt them if they're like a super rare Pokemon or like starter Pokemon. I still have flashbacks to trying to catch a single Cynical and it's taking 5 hours. Yeah, Robin, it's gonna be crazy. Grats. What encounter bar using? Gillen's encounter counter is the best. It's actually linked under the shiny hunting chat in my Discord. A guy in our team, NeoJoust, is hunting. Yeah, NeoJoust is hunting shiny Shedinja right now. I think he got one shiny Tentacruel or Tentacool recently, and he's still going. So I respect that a lot. Where can you catch Smeargle? In Artisan Cave, south of Battle Frontier in Hoenn. You think you'll give Pokemon Journeys a try? The Arceus Legends thing coming up? It's the first Pokemon game, traditional Pokemon game in a while that I've considered giving it a try. Yeah, I've been playing Brilliant Diamond. It just makes me want to play. Yeah, dude, that's where I'm at, dude. Like, playing any traditional Pokemon game just makes me want to go play PokeMMO instead. Thank you for answering that question as well, Robin. Nice, a 1x31. Just got back into Pokemon on PokeMMO, and thank you for helping me understand the difference between this and the old games. Yo, dude, I'm happy to help, dude. Thank you, Jason. Thanks for watching, dude. Is there a place to see where I can find held items? I know they're held by wild Pokemon, but you can actually check the Pokedex if you have the Pokemon in your decks, and it'll tell you what that Pokemon could hold. So, for example, if we go to Geodude, it'll say, like, Hardstone and Everstone. And then if you, like, Rock Smash and find a Geodude, you can only find fossils through Rock Smashing. Also, yes, thank you, Robin, for that. 20 out of 24 hours, and yup, I still haven't gotten a shiny Zubat. Yo, good luck, Dev. I'm not gonna lie, once you get into MMOs, you can't have fun in single-player games. It's definitely hard sometimes. I'm still able to play, like, some of my favorite single-player games, thankfully. Things like Skyrim. I'm pretty able to go take a break and go play, thankfully. And Fallout New Vegas. Those kind of, like, classics. If you're enjoying this stream, by the way, I would really appreciate if you click that like button. Helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe. If you're enjoying yourself, you know, the classic yada yada. It helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it. Whew, alright. I know there is 1 or 2 places to look for held items. You got it. I hope Gen 6 gets added. I think it's possible one day. How will Smeargle sketch Spore if he would be asleep? I think I have a guide explaining that if you want to go ahead and check that out. Thanks for the sub, Ezekiel. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. What would you need an encounter bar for? Encounter counter basically just like helps you, like, it helps you mentally process shiny hunting and know how many encounters you are dry or know how many encounters you've had. It doesn't really like help you. My camera's unfocused. It doesn't really objectively help you per se, but I think it's a really nice thing to keep track of and count and have fun with. I think it helps me a ton mentally. Shiny hunting can be what I call a fruitless grind, which basically means you don't really see any progress in a shiny hunt until you get that shiny, which sucks. So a good way to counteract that is to count your encounters and kind of feel like you're getting closer to it, even though you're not actually. It's a good way to motivate yourself. Is this live? Yeah, this stream is absolutely live, Ezekiel, right now. Do you think they'll add an in-game encounter counter? I don't think so. They've talked about it. They could have done that for a long time, and they haven't, so kind of doubt it. To be honest, I can only really do MMOs in doses. I need to retreat to single-player games if I play enough of a multiplayer. I feel that. I hope so, because I love Pokemon. Most of my favorite Pokemon are... Yeah, I think Gen 6 has some pretty cool Pokemon. Most of my favorite Pokemon are definitely Gen 5 and below. And I don't know most of the Gen 6 Pokemon, but some are really, really cool. Thanks for the sub, by the way. Suzanne, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Skyrim together as a mod. Yeah, I actually have not played Skyrim together yet, and I really, really want to and really, really should. Hello there? Yo, what's up? Hello there. What's up? How are you doing today? I sketched Spore onto my Smeargle by getting... Yeah, you're explaining it. Every time I play PokeMMO, I just want to wait for you to go live so I have someone to talk to. That's so sweet. You can always hang out on my Discord, Dev. You can always talk to people in there, man. There's plenty of friends to be made there. Is it possible to play PokeMMO on iOS? Not on iOS to my understanding, but it is on Android. I also have iOS, and I don't play it on mobile. About to hop on PokeMMO right now and join y'all. Yo, nice, nice. Good luck, good luck. Are you a live? Yes. Believe it or not, I'm actually an alive person. Yeah, true. Good question. No Zetsu, not without jailbreaking. Yeah, true. Or side loading the app. How do you find out about events that are happening? Great question. The only real way to find out what catch events are going on in PokeMMO is by actively checking the forums, which can be kind of a pain. And the forums are kind of a funny place that aren't super advertised to the mainstream public of the game. So a lot of people miss out on them. And that's why I started making videos on them, because I feel like a lot of people just weren't informed or didn't hear about events. They're not super advertised. So I think either checking out my YouTube and being active on that, or checking out the forums is the best way to check out. Be on the lookout for events. I just got recommended this. I have no idea what PokeMMO is, so I decided to try it out. Well, I hope you really enjoy yourself, Danny. Let me know if you have any questions. How do you make a good team? That's a really broad question. I don't know if you mean for PvP or for PvM or for what PvM activity. It's a very, very difficult question to answer, although I do have a video covering the very, very basics of PvP team building if you want to go check that out on my channel. What's the best Pokemon for catching other Pokemon? I think it's probably Breloom. Breloom and Smeargle are both very good. Breloom's probably the best for just catching, but then Smeargle can have another utility move or other utility moves on it, like Payday or Surf. So that can be super nice to have that utility. Yo, what's up, Tipsy? Happy to see you. What's up, what's up? There's a 1x31. I've heard people using Steam Share on the iPad. That's hilarious. Event in Unova, the one that's about to begin. Yeah, the Ponyard event, it doesn't start for another 4 hours or so. Around 3 hours and 42 minutes. Still a whiles away, but yeah, that one will be in Unova. No, I definitely kind of I'll make it pretty clear. I'll make my irony sound pretty clear usually, Foxbox. Yeah, I appreciate it. I try to at least. I have a question. Does shiny counter work? What do you mean by that? Could you expand on that a little, please? I'd really appreciate it. PvP. Yeah, Android, I'd recommend just checking out my video that explains the kind of basics of PvP team building. It's such an extremely complex topic. It's really hard for me to cover here on stream in a live format. I hope you can understand that and appreciate that. I really just recommend checking out that video. Sorry I can't help you more right now. Is a 28, 27, 31, 28, 25 card good enough to evolve in a Gyarados? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It depends what the nature is, Albandy, but probably. That sounds pretty solid. I wonder if they'll add Kyurem. Kyurem's a cool legendary. Is Breloom the best catching Pokemon? Yeah, I'd say Breloom's the best catching Pokemon. I like that you can hear his scroll wheel. Yeah, is there a little bit of keyboard ASMR? Sorry about that. Could you link where to find the Pokemon encounter or how to install it? I do have a video on it. I don't know if someone could link that or if you could find that video. I have a video talking about how to install it in a guide. Thank you so much, Robin. I'm sorry to make you guys do that. I really appreciate that. Where on the forums can I find info on the Christmas event? I'm not finding it. There's no... So, Harrison, they usually don't, give information on the event until the event drops. because they really want you to, they want the player base to try to come to their own conclusions and have to like adjust and like learn on the fly. They want it to be kind of like an old game experience, I feel like. In my opinion, just a 2x0, that's pretty cool. So you basically just have to make inferences and assumptions and guesstimations from the previous year's events and everything like that, and kind of work off of that. So if you want to look at like past Christmas event dev blogs, that's the best way to learn about the event. Just wondering, why don't you use any theme mods or graphics for mods? I just really prefer, these are like what, 5th gen? I absolutely love the 5th gen sprites. They're my favorite art style by far. Yeah, the Gyarados is timid. Yeah, that's really rough, unfortunately. I tried to use the program tool. My Pokemon counter is at 8,000, but still no shiny. The PokeMMO shiny rate is 1 out of 30,000, if you didn't know. And then it's not guaranteed. You could always go hundreds of thousands of encounters dry. I didn't get my first shiny in PokeMMO until 2,200 hours played. I was easily at least above 200k encounters, but I'm not sure exactly how many encounters I had. What's your favorite Pokemon? Great question. Shuckle. My top 3 favorite Pokemon are Shuckle, Stunfisk, Hoppip. In that order. I spored on accident. I should have false swiped first. Thank you for those links, Robin. Yeah, if you're looking for any sort of specific resource or any specific link, we have an absolutely beautiful resource page in our Discord that Robin spent a ton of time refining. So basically every piece of information you could possibly need for PokeMMO is listed in that forum, or listed in that Discord thread. Just tell me to put in a ROM. What ROM do I use? You need multiple ROMs to play PokeMMO. You need, I believe it's Fire Red, Platinum, Black or White, and then Emerald. You need like 4 ROMs to be able to play PokeMMO. Is there a resource that shows the location of Pokemon in any given route? There actually is a resource that shows the location of every Pokemon per route. There is some sort of forum post for it. You should be able to Google PokeMMO all Pokemon locations, and the forum post might come up. If not, you can always use the Pokedex to find wild locations of Pokemon. But you need that Pokemon in your Pokedex, of course, so it becomes a little more difficult. You might be able to look at Pokemon that you don't have owned, but you have seen. Yeah, so if you've at least seen the Pokemon, you actually can see the wild location, even if you haven't owned it, which is super nice. Yo, what's up, Xena? Yeah, thank you so much, Robin. Oh yeah, Heart Gold, thank you. Yeah, that's important. Thank you so much. I forgot about that one. I agree the 3D sprites suck. Yeah, they're just not for me. I definitely prefer the 5th gen pixelated graphics. What do you think about the Christmas event is going to be? I mean, no one really knows. It's hard to tell, Smurf. I talked about it a lot in my how to prepare for the Christmas event coming up. So if you want to see like my kind of hypothesis for that, I'll check out that video. How do you get reward points? Reward points are bought in the gift shop with real money. So you would click this button, get more reward points. And you can either buy them with real money, or you can buy reward point vouchers off the GTL with Pokeyen. So you can search reward point and sort by like vouchers. So there's 100 RP vouchers, 500 RP vouchers, and then 1,000 RP vouchers. That's how you get RP. Fire Red Gold, yeah, thank you. My favorite Pokemon are Exploud. Exploud's that's an underrated take. I respect that. Dragapult's very cool new Pokemon. Magmortar is a very cool Pokemon. Excuse me, underrated. Alolan Executor is a funny one. Do you recommend doing Battle Frontier for battle points, or if you're going to do Pokemon breeding, buy those bands and save 10k per band? No, I think it's definitely worth just buying the bands with Pokeyen. I would never buy the braces for because you can use your BP to buy more valuable things. It's never really worth to spend BP on braces. It's a very good question though. Can I still do my mons that have a catch, but I can't tell the person them? I mean whisper. I don't really have the time to price check everyone's like specific Pokemon, Bathman, but you can join my Discord and throw up screenshots of the Pokemon you're looking for in the price check chat channel, and people can help you get a price check. Yo, made it in time. Yo, what's up, Bloctos? I found 5 1x31 IV Magikarps my first run and 4 noted. That's really good, Foxbox. Congrats. Dude, Magikarp hunting is really good in the Safari Zone. It's a huge profit margin. Yo, I'm happy to hear that, Danny Dog. Nice. I had to dip, though. Get my Yo, dude. Good luck, Robin. Thank you so much. You're incredible as always. Honored to have you in the chat. It's a pretty noted Ditto. Nice. Good luck on them Dittos. Get a crazy IV one. I'll try my best. I got Gengar, Nature, Lonely, 31 Speed, 31 Attack. Is it good? Gengar is usually a special attacking Pokemon, but you actually kind of can run a physical one, I guess, for like storyline. It wouldn't be good for PvP. 65 base attack. Gonna be honest, it's not a great Pokemon to have 31 attack, 31 speed, Lonely Nature, but it could be good enough for storyline. Like, you have Shadow Punch, 60 base power. I know you can do Sucker Punch, which is pretty good. I believe you can put, yeah, like, Brick Break, I guess. Drain Punch could be good. It's definitely not great. Gengar is a much better special attacker. Shaman, Scizor, and Gardevoir are my faves. I didn't know I could sell RP. I threw the devs some money because I like it, but I'm a broken game. I feel that, Jason. Edgeplot is my boy. Edgeplot's underrated. Rap again? Yo, what's up, Soul? And his name is John Cena. Yo, what's up, Joshua? What? I hear you were rapping. I was not rapping. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. That's funny, though. Make sure if you're enjoying this stream to go ahead and click the like button and maybe consider subscribing. If you want to see more PokeMMO content, helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. My favorite Pokemon is Zoroark. Zoroark's a cool one. Where can you buy the TM substitute? You can buy every TM either on the GTL, but it might cost a little bit more. You can buy every TM at their base price at the mall in Unova, which is left of Oplucid City. I know this is a vague question, but what's a good mon I should breed only by catching? I only care if it has a cool design, and Kanto only. I don't know exactly what you mean, Hunter. You might need to rephrase that if possible. I should breed only by catching. Like a Pokemon, like you want to catch all of the breeders for it. Probably something like Magikarp. Magikarp's, if that's what you mean, then Magikarp's probably really good. It's in the Dragon Egg group. Since I don't remember if a shiny Ditto transforms, does it transform to the shiny version of the opponent or the mirror one? Yeah, if you have a shiny Ditto, you can it'll actually transform into the shiny version of the Pokemon that it transforms to. Pat on the road to 3K, I shall add. I appreciate it, Soul. Yeah. Working on it. Just working hard. Hello, fellow Jason. Yeah, there's 2 Jasons in chat, which is hilarious. Howdy, fine sir. Yeah, there's actually a really funny screenshot, Palactos. One of my favorite, probably one of my favorite PokeMMO screenshots. It's very funny. Basically, what it is it's someone who got Rayquaza, like in like the legendary hunt, like in like the legendary King of the Hill style thing. They got Rayquaza, and then they have a shiny Ditto and a shiny Smeargle with Transform. So what they did is they sketched the Transform off the Ditto onto Smeargle, and they ended up having a triple battle that was a shiny Ditto that was transformed into a shiny Rayquaza, a Rayquaza in the middle, and then a shiny Smeargle that was transformed into a shiny Rayquaza on the right. So it was like shiny Rayquaza, shiny Rayquaza, which is like really cool. I thought that was like one of the coolest like original things I've ever seen in PokeMMO. It was really cool. Magikarp is not a cool design though, but it evolves into Gyarados, and Magikarp's honestly cooler than Gyarados, I'll say. Pat on the road to 3 bill. I don't know about that. Is it shiny Ditto hunting today? Not really shiny Ditto hunting, more so just hunting Dittos for Pokeyen and catching them and having some Ditto boxes to sell. Mostly making Pokeyen is the main reason. Too many Rayquazas. Thinking of buying something from the gift shop to sell for monies, but I'm not sure what to get. It's a good question. I feel like it's got to be RP. I feel like RP vouchers have to be the best money per. Maybe ocarinas though. It's either ocarinas or RP vouchers would be my guess. Need a small loan of 4 mil. What region are you in? I'm in Hoenn right now. If you were to find a shiny Ditto, what would you do with it? I mean, I'd probably just keep it. I don't think I would breed an OT shiny Ditto, but maybe I'm wrong. It depends. I'd probably just keep it. Yo, what's up, BNO? Happy to see you. What's up? What's up? Is there a good Ditto farm in Kanto? Kind of, but like basically no Ditto spots stack up to the one in Hoenn. That's like one of the main positives of having Hoenn done. It's like it has the best Ditto farming spot like by far. It's like not close. Yo, what's up, YouTube critic? How you doing today? Soul is always broke. I actually have no idea how. What's up, Prince? You're happy to have you, dude. A small loan of 4 mil. Me with literally my 4.8 mil. Gyarados is pretty dope. Yeah, most people like Gyarados. I think Magikarp is cooler, but, you know, to each their own. The song's kind of memey. I gotta go. Hope you get a great Ditto. Yo, keep the great content. Yo, dude, thank you, Jason, so much, man. Have a great day, dude. Do you recommend jumping over to Hoenn after defeating Kanto first time? I have a video talking about the pros and cons of each region and like breaking down which region is best. But basically the TLDR is that Unova is kind of the best region in my opinion overall, and then Hoenn and Kanto are both kind of like close, but Hoenn might be better. But it kind of depends. I think Hoenn's probably a little better than Kanto, if I remember in my video correctly. Do you think Johto will ever come? I think eventually. Probably. It's hard to tell, though. That's just my thoughts on it, of course. Yo, nice, Jason Gifford. Good luck, good luck. I wish shiny Gyarados was gold. That's fair. Hoenn better? Yeah, I feel like I remember Hoenn being better in my video as well. I almost forget what I put, which is hilarious. Farming Dratinis? Yo, good luck, good luck. I get sad when I hear people evolve their shiny Magikarp. Yeah, I definitely prefer shiny Carp over Gyarados, and it's like not close. Turns red instead of gold. Yeah, I feel a demonic. Hashtag Johto tomorrow. That's the meme. That's the meme. I don't like the design of Unova. I love Unova. When's the Christmas event? It should come out on Christmas Eve around midnight. Yeah, around that time. I don't know what region exactly. Glad to see you at it. Yo, what's up, Knackoff? Happy to see you, dude. Yeah, dude. I've always been grinding, at least YouTube and stuff. Streaming a little bit here and there. Mostly videos though. Me starting in Sinnoh. Yeah, I feel you, Chikandi. I feel bad for people. Luckily, Sinnoh is like my least favorite region. It also just so happens to like kind of be the worst in my opinion. It has been confirmed to be added, which I don't know when. Yeah, that's. I think I've heard that as well, Prince. Also, do you think Shiny Gyarados will be in Johto if they make it? I really, really doubt it. I like 99.9% doubt they would give every player a free shiny in PokeMMO. Or like maybe it would be like a gift shiny, but even then, I don't think they would even do that. But maybe I'm wrong. If anything, they would make it a gift shiny that like can't be traded or bred, but I kind of doubt that. Can you find Substitute in the wild? Good question. I don't think any wild Pokemon use Substitute. It's a great question. I don't think any Pokemon... Does any Pokemon learn Substitute on level up? I think it's always a TM. It's a really interesting question. How much minimum do you need to be able to invest in the minimum? Maybe like 2 mil. You can kind of get away with whatever, but I always recommend, you know, just doing as much as you can. Kind of depends like how late you are into the game and like how advanced you are. I finally made it to one of your streams. Yo, happy to have you, Max Lum. What's up? What's up? Sinnoh has the best spot for shiny Onyx Pog. Is that true? That's pretty cool. Okay, maybe Sinnoh is the best just for the shiny Onyx spot. Dude, that's awesome, Foxbox. Already one of them sold. That's incredible. Congrats, congrats. Man, it's really hard to get back to the original Pokemon games from Nintendo. Yeah, dude, yeah, super agree with that. I have a question. How do I walk? Don't know where to get started on that one. Okay, a Grottle sold of mine for around 15k. Love to see it. But you can find substitute TM. Yeah, substitute TMs can be found at the mall in Unova or on the GTL are probably the 2 best spots to find them. I need to go heal. Does Greninja add? That's actually a really interesting fact, Foxbox. I don't know if I don't know if any Pokemon that learn. I'd be really interested to see if any Pokemon learn it on level up. Yo, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. What's up, Butter? Thank you so much. Mr. Crime learned substitute. Mr. Mime, that's possible. Arrow keys is default walking. Oh, dude, is that what you meant? I'm so silly. Oh, my bad, dude. Danny, I'm stupid for. I'm so sorry for like not understanding what you were asking. That was a pretty simple question. Yeah, arrow keys are actually default, but I personally use WASD. Sorry about that. I should have understood, dude. I apologize. How close am I? Okay, I need to catch 4 more Dittos, and then I'm actually going to be moving on to a different money-making activity, probably. So I just don't have the space. Do you recommend buying amulet coins? Got you. To use the gym battles, make that the. Oh yeah, it's amulet coins are absolutely 100% worth for gym rebattles. Absolutely. Especially like even if you only have 1 region done, as long as you're doing, I think the cutoff number is like 5 gyms. As long as you're doing like 5 to 6 gyms, it's immediately worth to be using amulet coin. It's like barely worth, but it's still slightly worth. That's how powerful amulet coin is. Bottom right corner settings controls. What is Johto? I don't know Pokemon. Johto is the 2nd region of Pokemon games. Just load density in my friend. I got you, dude. Yeah. Snowpoint Temple is a 100% Onyx Horde, which is near a PC. I didn't know that. That's really cool. Rotom, Kadabra, Mr. Meme. Do all those Pokemon actually learn sub on? I'm so surprised by that. You learn something new every day. Dude, I appreciate that info about Foxbox. Thank you. Friends with Prince of Johnny. Oh yeah, dude, Prince of Johnny. We always had this meme where like he would always somehow find me in game. Like we crossed paths like every time consistently in game. I don't know why. We're like always doing the same activities. It's really funny. We would just always naturally see each other in game. He's a nice dude. Yeah, he's awesome. Essentially with amulet coins per region, it's 13k times. Yeah, absolutely. You get like 4k more per gym with amulet coin is the math. Oh yeah, absolutely. Stay hydrated. I have a cup of water here. Make sure to drink a lot. Gonna go watch your Vanillish react. Yo, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's something that I really do like love to see. Like even on days when I'm streaming, I do really appreciate when you guys go check out my vids. That's like, you know, it means a lot to me. It helps me out a ton. So thank you guys so very much. I never want my streams to like overshadow my vids. Vids are definitely like the most important thing to me for sure. I spend a lot of time, dude. I easily work on. I was talking about this earlier in the stream. I easily spend 14 hours a day at the moment working on YouTube content. So it's my full-time thing. So anything helps. You know, make sure if you want to become a YouTube member, it means a lot to me. It keeps me going. It physically and literally keeps me making content. So anything like that, any support that you guys can put through is physically keeping me making content. So I really appreciate everything you guys do for me. You guys literally keep me here, so I appreciate it. Can you recreate your shiny reaction off the top of your head? Absolutely not. That's a like act through the shiny reaction. That's hilarious. You're almost a YouTube millionaire. Not at all, but that's a funny Shmeem. We are in sync, Pat? Dude, we literally are, Prince. It's the Mr. Magnet. True. Mr. team members are always running into each other. Actually true. True and real. You're a quadra-millionaire? I guess in PokeMMO, yeah, I have 4.8 million Pokeyen. Technically, I'm a quadra-millionaire in game. That's hilarious. I gotta check to see if my Dittos are going to box 5. How many substitutes have I used? 8? Alright, I've used 2. Okay, I need to catch 2 more Dittos. And then we need to switch up the activity. What activity do you guys want to see next? I'm gonna run out of PC space in a sec. I can offer you this, Patty, a heart. That's plenty. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Josh. Don't you have more than enough money right now? In game? Definitely not. I actually need. My goal is to have around 8 to 10 mil going into the Christmas event, and then going into the loot. But I don't want to spend. I probably don't want to spend all of it. I probably only want to spend like 3 to 5 mil during the Christmas event. The thing that I'm really looking forward to is the Lunar New Year event. The Lunar New Year event will be pretty cool. That's where shiny charms come into play, which is something that I really care about. At the end of the day, shiny hunting is my favorite thing to do in PokeMMO by far. I have 8K. Gotta start making that shmoney. Maybe we can go Payday. Payday's always easy and chill. Just what you normally do, bro. True. I'll probably go do some fossil farming. I've been wanting to do that a bit more because I can make some money doing that on top of just collecting skull fossils for my eventual Cranidos hunt. I would like to see you selling stuff. Selling stuff can just get really boring. Like, it's just me like checking prices. It's also like really tedious in my head and hard to read chat while selling stuff. You inspired me to grind money again. Dude, it's awesome, Soul. I appreciate it. I don't spend a whole lot of time grinding money in this game. It sounds crazy. Like I'm not a rich player, like by any means. I think a lot of people will see like the 4.8 mil and be like, oh, like you're so rich. I probably have like I've been playing this game since 2013, and like my entire, not including my OT shinies, because that would add up, that would make the wealth a lot more. But I would never sell those though. But like my entire wealth of like things that I could sell probably adds up to around like 20 to 25 mil. But like that's not that much after like since playing since 2013. I mostly just shiny hunt and just like have fun in the game. Like once you reach a certain stage in the game, I just don't care about money. I like to save it up for like events, but I basically just like do my gym run every day and then I'm good. Yeah, I got my vanilla-ish, Luke. Thank you, man. What's the Xmas event? I haven't played Pokemon in a while. We don't really know exactly what it'll be this year. That's a great question, Joanne. Basically, I do have a video talking about how to prepare for it as much as possible. We don't really know what the event is going to be. But all we can do is prepare for it based off of what past events have been and go off of that. To get more of an idea how to sell properly, I have a video on that Foxbox, but I understand it can be really complicated. I recommend checking out my Discord if you're having issues price checking stuff. We have a price checking chat specifically dedicated to helping people with price checks. Okay, there's all my Dittos caught that I need. I'll go ahead and do something else. How do I change the controls? I'll show you right here on stream, Danny. So make sure you're watching the stream, Danny Dog. Click the escape button, click settings, click controls, and then you can click one of these. Like, let's say I wanted to change key left to arrow key left. You would then click that with your mouse and then click the left key. I want to change this back to A now. And then click save. Make sure you always click save in the bottom right after remapping all your keys. Whew. I spent too much money. I'm always broke. I feel that. Would you want me to find skull fossils? Oh, no. You're totally good. That's really sweet of you, though, April. You don't got to do that. Okay, I want to go do something really quick. Or, like, go to the activity really quick. I'm probably just going to go do... I'm probably just going to go farm skull fossils. It's usually a co-op dungeon. Yeah, from the past, we know it's generally a co-op dungeon. Although they actually finished the line of vanity events for that theme of event. So it might be a totally different event this year, but we'll just have to see. Do you do a gym run on all 4 regions? I do it basically on like all 4 of them technically, but I have my route on my guide for it. I do, what is it, 5 gyms in Kanto, 5 or 6 in Kanto. I think it's 5. 5 in Kanto, a lot in Unova. I don't remember how many in Unova. Probably like 7 to 8 in Unova, 5 in Kanto, 2 in Sinnoh, and 4 in Hoenn. Something like that. Secret 2013 stash of Caillou hats and Desu coats not included. No, I definitely don't have any of those items. Would you say Starmie is the best mon to use? For storyline, it's very good. I have a video talking about the top 5 Pokemon to use for storyline. I actually think Krookodile and Scrafty are the 2 best. Because they have the ability Moxie, which is very powerful. In what city is Substitute? It should be in the mall to the west of Oplucid City in Unova. Boss. Should I release the Pokemon in my boxes that don't have good IVs or sell them anyway? So I recommend keeping all male Magikarp, and you can actually sell boxes of male Magikarp similar to Dittos, because people who are breeding like rare dragon shinies, like maybe someone's breeding a shiny Dratini. If they have a bunch of female Dratinis, they can buy your... My camera's unfocused. They can buy your Magikarps and mass breed with those. But usually people will only sell... People will usually only sell Magikarp boxes for around 60k a piece. So they're 60k per box. So it's like 1k per Magikarp. But it's better than just releasing them. Gyarados doesn't have Moxie in PokeMMO because Moxie is a hidden ability for Gyarados. Really good question, though. Moxie Gyarados does not exist in PokeMMO. I heard you like watching anime. I have a recommendation. Check out Osuma Ranking. It's lit, made by a bot. Is that the... I think I've seen that. I think I actually plan to watch that. I don't know if... Maybe I should go Payday. I think after this inventory, I'm actually going to go Payday. My boxes are actually too full to be catching Pokemon. So I actually need to go... not do something that doesn't involve catching Pokemon. So I don't have enough box space. Maybe I'll just go do that right now. I don't think I have the box space right now. I shouldn't be catching this Geodude. I don't want to fill up before the Ponyard event. Yeah, it's Smeargle. Like, there's a lot of people who like buy boxes like that. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of chat. Showed off, said that my shiny charm that one day didn't work. I like to see it. I feel ya. The Xmas event will make it 1 year since I know you. Oh, that's so easy. Thank you so much. Probably the most supportive YouTuber I've seen yet. That means a lot to me, Foxbox. I work really hard. I genuinely do work and try really, really hard. So I appreciate any positive feedback, and I appreciate any legitimate criticism on things that I can improve at. I'm also always broke, but I have like over 1k Pokeballs. Yeah, I gotta catch some Pokemon. Starmie and Gengar can dominate almost any region. Yeah, very powerful Pokemon. Let me just release that Geodude. Did I catch 2? Yeah, I caught this one as well. Okay. Okay, for Payday, I'm gonna need a lot more Pokemon. I don't really need the Dig Dude. I do need this. Let me put away all my shinies and I'll grab some after I go my Payday Pokemon. Payday Pokemon. I have my Smeargle, right? Okay, this should be everything I need. If I got a shiny Smeargle on stream, I'd be extremely surprised. How many choice bands do I have on me? Oh yeah, with random Pokemon with no good IVs, Foxbox, usually it's best just to release them. Yeah, it depends on the Pokemon though. Some Pokemon like Beldum or like Dibble or certain like rare encounter Pokemon will have a base value. So like you can sell like any like Garchomp, even if it has horrible IVs, sells for around 15k, which is really surprising. So this VTuber looks weird as hell. That's a pretty good meme. Moxie Salamence also doesn't exist. Yeah, super true. Hidden abilities aren't in the game. Would you say that hurt or improved? I think hidden abilities not being in the game is actually a good thing. But that's just me personally. That's super opinionated. Yeah. If hidden abilities did enter the game, they would totally flip PvP. What are the cheapest cloths in Pokemon? Because I had a traditional outfit for like 45k. That's a really... I don't know how to answer that question. It's a super good question. I don't know. I should switch the thing to Payday. Bro, your content is good. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Can you Payday farm while XP sharing? That seems good money making if it works. I mean, I guess you can, but adding the little text... You guess you can. Adding the little like text of like the XP being shared. I got an encounter or a horde, the free horde. That's funny. Adding the little text would slow it down a little bit. So I'm not sure if it's super worth, but it's probably fine. Tip. Try to like shave a small line in one of your eyebrows. Probably would look cool. I've definitely thought about that look. I have like very dark, like very black hair. So I think it kind of fits that look a decent amount. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. He has nice eyebrows already. My eyebrows are really thick. I have very thick, bushy eyebrows. Something that I've actually talked about a couple of times on stream. I've talked about this many times on stream over like my long up and down career of streaming like on Twitch and stuff like that. This is always a point of controversy. And it's basically the simple question of, do any of you guys shampoo your eyebrows? I actually will shampoo my eyebrows occasionally because my argument is that eyebrows are like windows to your eyes. They're or like window things. So they kind of like keep your eyes clean. A lot of like dust gets in there. They can get like greasy or like grimy. So I think I shampoo my eyebrows occasionally, especially because I have like very thick, dark, like greasy hair. So I have to make sure I like take good care of it and like shampoo it sometimes. And like, yeah, I have to put a lot of work in my hair. Even hair that's just like my eyebrows. It's always a really funny like, people like a funny reaction from it. I don't do it a lot, but I'll do it like maybe once a week. I think it helps a lot. They keep your face nice and cozy. I think you should treat your eyebrows with respect and shampoo them. I never thought about it, but I will now. That's also a very common reaction. People are always like, what? I've never thought about that, but I guess I could try it. I like it. I think it feels nice. Mudcap learned Rock Smash at level 6. That's so OP. One event is happening. There is a, or like, do you mean the Christmas event, Ghosted, or the catch event? Because there's actually a catch event today at 6 p.m. A Pondard catch event. But there's also the Christmas event coming up. I have a really nice detailed video that I put a ton of time and effort into, talking about how to fully prepare for the Christmas event with all of the information that we currently have on it. So I really recommend checking that video out if you have the time and want to learn about it. Pat's eyebrows are like two black rainbows of deaths, always there in the sky, but you can only see them when it rains. That's hilarious. Treat your eyebrows with respect, dude. True. I can tell, Pat, you're glowing right now, dude. Kinda. Eyebrows is an evolutionary thing to prevent mainly liquids from going into your eyes, such as sweat. Yes, absolutely. So when your yeah, exactly that. So your eyebrows get like sweaty, or like your forehead will, like your brow will sweat, and your eyebrow catches it. So your eyebrows get like really dirty and get full of sweat. So I think it's really important to shampoo them. How long do catch events last? Catch events last an hour. Why did you stop farming me Dittos? I have the issue. I'm out of box space, Ak. I have 4 boxes of Dittos that I have to sort through. Is the issue. So I have to record, and it's like from like the loot from 1000 Ditto video. So I have to like record me like going. I have to like sort through them all. I don't want to sort through Dittos on stream. That sounds super boring. What's up, man? What's up, Connor? Pat's eyebrows are like crowd umbrellas. God. Sorry, I don't know if I answered this question properly. I'll take all 4. It'll end up, usually on average, it's 3. Yeah, Ak, yeah, you're right. Usually on average, after catching 4 boxes of Dittos, around 3 end up being full boxes of Shittos. I should have 3 boxes for you, Ak. Don't worry. Yo, what's up, Mark Roundtree? Cinnabar Island boy. Catch it. I keep forgetting to answer this question. Catch events last 1 hour, and then you have 10 minutes after the event is over to whisper your submission to the moderator. So it probably takes around like an hour and a half total to like do the event and like see the placements to get full participation. I got a thick unibrow, so I always try to put some shampoo on it. Yeah, dude, I feel that. Actually, it's good to do that because there's actually mites that live in our... Dude, I think shampooing your eyebrows is a good take. Just saying. I love Pat. No bromo. Dude, you can love me with bromo. That's okay. I'll throw you my Diddle boxes. Don't worry. Don't worry. Make sure to like this stream if you're enjoying yourself, by the way. I really, really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. Also, consider subscribing if you want to see some of the most active PokeMMO content on YouTube. Just saying. But if you don't want to, feel free. Getting some cool pickup items here. I love Pat even though I'm getting married. That's awesome, Yeet. I appreciate it. I have space for like 6 boxes right now. Dude, you're crazy, Ark. I'll try to catch the next like batch as fast as I can. Do you have a promo code? True. Good question. Not yet. So in a catch event, you basically spam catch a certain Pokemon and submit ones with a lot of max IVs. Very close. You basically spam catch specific Pokemon, and you can only submit one Pokemon. At the end of the event, you have 10 minutes to submit one Pokemon. And you either submit your best Pokemon or your worst Pokemon, because first through third place are scored from highest to lowest total score, and then fourth place is actually the lowest score. So if you get like a 20 IV total Pokemon, you can actually submit that and have a pretty decent chance at winning fourth place. Uwu, nice boxes. Nice little cat boxes. Thoughts on Flygon? Not a huge Flygon fan. It's an okay Pokemon. Kind of interesting. It's interesting at the very least. On a tier of S to F, I'd probably give Flygon like a C to C+. That's my rating. Sure about to do this team in BDSP, especially having a competitive team with broken moves. It's like, yeah, I actually have seen a little bit about that. That's pretty interesting, Jibby. Yo, thanks so much for the sub. Thank you, George. I appreciate it. Someone clipped the ooh he just did? Oh no. Did I hear that right? There's a catch event today? Yes, there is, Caleb Wood. There's a Pondyard catch event at 6 p.m. EST, so in around 3 hours. You should be able to check the official events page on the PokeMMO forums and find the link for that, or find the post for it. See all the details. Flygon actually part of the #1 battle tower single battle streak team. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's pretty interesting. Flygon's a pretty unique Pokemon, so I can see it. I can see it filling a really niche role. Flygon's what? Is it Dragon Ground typing? So it can have stab EQs? That's pretty huge. BDSP was short for some kink? Yeah, fair. Yeah, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Pokemon. Yo, dude, congrats. That's awesome. Dude, I love that feeling of like getting farther enough in a storyline just in time for an event. I actually did that with a team event for like one of the Magikarp hunting events. I like just got far enough in Sinnoh to be able to compete in it, which is really cool. Is Salamence in this game? Yeah, Salamence actually is in this game. Smurf gave me a shiny Eevee, Espeon, Heracross, Riolu, Charizard, and Ditto in BDSP. That's insane. How does pickup work if your Pokemon is holding an item? Pickup actually just puts the item straight into your bag in PokeMMO. Great question though. Thief is the move that requires your Pokemon to not be holding an item to gather it. I hated not being able to join it. Yeah, not being able to do events can suck, man. Oh, my carbs already sold? Yo, congrats, Foxbox. That's awesome. GZ. I'm glad you're making some shmoney. Hopefully we can make some. Dude, it's a great method, man. It's a great method. Is my Meowth out of paydays? Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm gonna swap to my Persian, I guess. Yeah. I'm actually gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sweet scent. Whenever I'm paydaying here in this cave, I always just do whatever sweet scents I have to have that chance at getting a shiny Smeargle. Shiny Smeargle is a really, really cool shiny. I would love to get a shiny Smeargle one day. Yo, what's up, Floor? How you doing today? Is Thief good on Raichu or no? Thief isn't generally a great move for like any sort of PVM or like PvP, but it can be good for like Pokeyen farming. But even, dude, this is super personal opinion. Yeah, dude, that's like the Pat Luck special, true. In my personal opinion, I always prefer catching the Pokemon over using any sort of thief strategy, because having that chance of getting a 1x 31 Pokemon or getting a Pokemon with good IVs to sell is just really solid. So I always prefer that over thief. Personally, super personal opinion. Covet Munchlax best in slot. Munchlax is a very cool like payday covet option. Wait, yeah, I'm already doing it. Wait, I didn't even realize you typed that before I was doing it, Awk. That's awesome. Tips for shiny hunting Geodude in Ruin Maniac Cave. I've never done that personally. I don't know enough about that content. I actually don't have any tips. I'm really sorry to say that, Ezekiel. I do have like a couple of videos. Like I have like the shiny hunting guide in PokeMMO, and then I have that short video that came out recently talking about like a small tip about using a synchronized Pokemon. So I have some videos on general shiny hunting tips. If you're worried about a Geodude exploding on you, getting a Pokemon with damp is really, really important. Like a high level damp Pokemon. Shiny on 6 Sweet Scent. Yeah, that's what happened with Vanillish. Do you have a clan? Yeah, I have a team that I love in game. That's very like full. Mister. Octways in chat is actually the leader of Mister. How much will you stream? Great question, Mackie. At least 3 hours. I'm not sure like total time. I'm just kind of casual. I'm just hanging out, casually streaming as long as we're having fun, and I'm having a lot of fun still. So, Pat friends with Scylla. I don't know any of this. Scylla was in our team before, and I loved him. I don't know anything about the Scylla drama, so I just don't know. Awk is the meme. I've heard like people don't like him, but I don't know why, or I don't know the memes. But every interaction I ever had with him was good in the team. Would a Pinsir 5x25 plus be worth anything? Absolutely, actual pilot. That's nice. I'll tell you later. Okay, yeah, fair enough, Hawk. Like, DM me. I appreciate it. Do Pokemon in the wild come with particle effects? That's a fantastic question. So Pokemon in the wild never come with particle effects unless it's during an event. So during holiday events, such as like Halloween, they'll have swarms. Swarms during holiday events will have particle effects have a chance to have particle effects on them. So that's like your best bet at getting particle effects. It's a really, really great question. I wish you could pause the time on amulet coins. You actually can. I mean, the best thing you can do is you can log out, and that won't count your time. But yeah, you definitely can't like travel, like pause it between regions and travel. That'd be pretty OP. Amulet coin's already really, really good. You can travel between regions pretty fast. Are particle effects passed through breeding? Yes, absolutely. That's what makes them like pretty like good on wild Pokemon. It's like as long as like in like the egg group, you can still breed it onto a Pokemon you care about a lot more, which is really nice. That's definitely a huge reason why particle effects have inherent value just on a Pokemon, because you can breed them onto others. Does Christmas event usually start before or after Christmas Day? Great question, Ryan Wayne. The holiday events in PokeMMO usually happen like on the day of the holiday. So like the Christmas event will probably start like at midnight on Christmas, or at midnight like leading into Christmas. So like late night Christmas Eve. I think usually around my time, it's like 8 p.m. to midnight, like Christmas Eve is like probably when it'll start, but it's totally up to them. Congrats on the shiny ice cream. Yo, dude, thank you so much, Vape. I appreciate it. Are you gonna do another region in your series? Yes, I definitely plan. I think that was like the most requested thing, so that's probably what I will do next. I haven't started recording the next chapter yet, though. I've been trying to start recording that soon, but I haven't gotten to it quite yet. This is definitely an educational channel. I'm happy to hear it, Pilot, man. I really am, dude. Are you able to check total encounters or name, or do you always just keep track? I always just keep track with my encounter counter. I make sure every time I load up PokeMMO, I load up the encounter counter alongside it. I kind of have both icons just like next to each other on my desktop, and I think that's like the best way to do it. Great question. After a while, I definitely forget sometimes, but after a while, you generally kind of start to remember after muscle memory and just practice. You end up remembering to start both programs together. What are your thoughts on E4 reruns? They're pretty good, but it's like much more extremely difficult compared to just gym rebattles. So you have to put a lot more effort into learning them and such. But what I heard a lot of people will do is do their E4 rerun, excuse me, do their Elite 4 rerun, and then at like right before the very last leader of the like right before the champion, they'll pop their amulet coin, get the boosted Pokeyen from that, and then start their gym run like right after the E4 champion rebattle, which is really good and really efficient. Can you explain the Christmas event? I have a really well made video that I put a lot of time and effort into, running over all the details of the Christmas event, all possibilities, every way to prepare for it, and everything like that. So I really just recommend going to check out that video, Connor. Great question though. Has your encounter counter ever broken? Yeah, I've probably reinstalled the encounter counter like 3 times. It's just still in beta, and it's the best encounter counter that we have in the game by far. But it definitely breaks sometimes, and I've had to reinstall it like 3 times. And sometimes I just restart it and it works. Super informative, dude. I'm happy to hear that, man. Yo, what's good? Yo, what's up, Ambiguous? How you doing today? What's up? What's up? Do you have a Discord? Yeah, I link my Discord in the bottom of every single video I put out. There's a link to my Discord there. Lol, hi, Adam. What's up, Omega? Oh, Adam coming in saying Omega. That's awesome. He's sniping you out, scoping you out. Glad it wasn't just me. An awesome mod. I don't mind. Yeah, dude, that's exactly where I'm at with it, Yusufer. Like, it's the best encounter counter PokeMMO has ever had within the past like 8 years. Like, it's the first like truly automatic encounter counter the game has ever had, which is mind blowing that it took this long. And I give Gillen so much credit and so much props for it. It's incredible. Really lucky to have it. And I don't mind, like, if I have to reinstall it a couple times. Like, if I have to reinstall it because it breaks, that's totally fine. It's not hard to do, and it's well worth it. I'm just chilling. How you doing, dude? I'm doing pretty good. Just making some money, prepping for the Christmas event in every way I can, dude. Having some fun, playing some PokeMMO, working hard, making videos, streaming, answering questions, trying to teach people about this beautiful game, and learning myself along the way, you know? Dude, I learn more and more about this game every single day, and it's been awesome. I've been playing this game since 2013, and I still learn more. Are you on stretched res? Yeah, I think my game is stretched a little bit, but it's not too much. It might be a little wider, but it's pretty minimal. But yeah, I think I stretched the screen a little bit, but it's pretty minimal. The main thing that might look a little funny is the encounter counter, and I can't really fix that super well because of the way it captures. Good job, man. Yeah, dude, I appreciate it, Ambiguous, dude. Thank you, man. I saw your last shiny Pokemon video, and I saw you mentioned having a synchronized Pokemon is good. Are there other important Pokemon abilities? Great question. I have a full video. Basically any question you have about PokeMMO, I probably have a video on it. So I really recommend going through my PokeMMO Guides playlist. I have a video talking about every single they're called out of battle. So look for PokeMMO Oob abilities explained. That's the video. I have a video talking about every single out of battle ability in PokeMMO. I noticed, haha, good job, man. How do you prepare for the Christmas event? The TLDR, Jonas, is make Pokeyen and then have access to whatever PVM Pokemon you might need. I have a full, very deep video that I put a lot of time and effort into preparing, so I really recommend checking out that video on how to prepare for the Christmas event in full. I just started the game, got Garchomp, Gengar, and Rotom. I want to buy Breloom next. What do you think? Yeah, Breloom is an absolutely incredible Pokemon. It's probably the best Pokemon to use to catch other Pokemon in the game. The fact that it can spore other Pokemon but can't be put to sleep itself is really huge. It having Poison Orb and Poison Heal and being able to put a Toxic Orb on it to heal is really important. The reason that Poison Heal plus Toxic Orb is actually so much better than Leftovers as well is that it heals more, but also the animation is so much faster, which is something that is like kind of overlooked. It's a lot faster to see the Poison Heal animation as opposed to Leftovers. What's up, Yeet? Timid, Poison Heal, 31 speed, 31 attack, 15. That's pretty good. The fact that's very good actually. The fact that it's timid is definitely rough, but it's fine. My Discord sounds are wrong. What's up? What's going on, Yeet? Dude, I'm so scared I'm gonna kill a shiny Smeargle with Payday by just spamming through. Yo, Pat, Zeffy here. What you doing? Yo, what's up, Zeffy? Dude, I'm just paydaying casually, making a little bit of Pokeyen. I filled my boxes up with Dittos, so I actually don't have any more like box space to catch a lot more Dittos. So I'm just kind of chilling, just paydaying casually, making some slow, consistent money. I just can't do any money makers right now that require me to catch Pokemon because my boxes are just full. So I've never played Unova even offline. Would it be worth to rush through to open up catch event areas, or would you recommend taking time to soak it all in the first time? It's a great question. I think Unova is beautiful. I think Unova is a beautiful region. I definitely recommend. You don't have to like take it slow, but take it at your own pace. I probably recommend. Sticky Hole's a good ability for Magikarp fishing. Yeah, absolutely. Dittos for the Cranidos. Yes and no. Dittos for money. And for a huge project, I've been working on Loot from 1,000 Dittos for a really long time now, passively in the background of all my other videos. So Loot from 1,000 Dittos on top of just Pokeyen making up until the Christmas event. And then my last boxes of Shittos I will use for Cranidos, yeah. As a starter, should I catch a lot of Pokemon? Absolutely. Catching Pokemon in PokeMMO truly is one of the best ways to progress in the game financially. It grows your Pokedex. They really did a beautiful job of balancing it around that. It's absolutely very, very good. Loot from 1,000 Dittos. 1,000 Dittos. Roll credits. Great to see you stream with these numbers. Yeah, oh dude, absolutely. Thank you, Zeffy. I appreciate it, man. I'm just lucky, dude. I'm happy to see it too, man. I appreciate it, man. Especially me like doing I'm paydaying right now. That's awesome. I beat my brothers in this game and they blamed it on not having one evolved Pokemon, so I beat them again. Now they're saying my Garchomp is OP with his IVs. Sounds like they gotta go catch some better Pokemon. Yo, what's up, Omega? I see you in game with a shiny Steelix. Showing it off. Super cool Pokemon. Did you see you had a video on preparing for the Christmas event? Yeah, I have a really full and in-depth video talking about how to prepare for the Christmas event. Yes, Jonas. Peep the shiny Onyx. Oh, I'm peeping the shiny Steelix. Let's go. It's not luck, bro. It's your hard work and a little personality that makes everyone want to keep watching. I really appreciate that. It's very kind, and like to some extent, but there's also a lot of luck involved, dude, man. And I just appreciate you guys that want to watch me and find me entertaining and educational. It means a lot. There's always, what's it called? It should be called How to Prepare for the Christmas Event in PokeMMO. You should be able to search that on YouTube, and it should come up, hopefully. If it doesn't come up, just add like Petrowski at the end of that, and it should come up. Hopefully, if you still can't find it, let me know, and I should be able to get you a link. But dude, with hard work and with passion and with like personality, there's always an element of luck to be appreciated. So I just try really hard to appreciate that element of luck and, you know, be thankful and grateful for it. And thank you guys. You guys keep me going. You guys keep me making content, keep me making videos, keep me streaming every single day. I do work really, really hard, and it's because of you guys. I'm allowed to keep going because of you guys. I definitely would say your mainstream for PokeMMO besides your good making videos, make them entertaining. I appreciate it, man. How did you come up with your name, Petrowski? That's a great question. I actually love answering that question. I answered that question recently in my my AMA video. But basically, Petrowski came from an old children's book that I used to love as a kid. there was a little, the book was about like these like little green chubby monsters that would dress up as like humans, like dress up as like human children and like sneak in school to learn, which was like hilarious. Like they would like dress up as humans and sneak into like human school to like learn because they were just like monsters. And one of the characters' names was Petrowski. I thought that was a really cool concept. And I've had that name since like 2011, 2010. I've been Petrowski for a very long time. I got 2 free hordes from the Smeargle, but I can't payday that, which is a little funny. But it still gets my encounters up. Look at this shiny Ditto flexer over here. It's a great shiny. Shiny Ditto is super cool. Kind of just jamming a little bit. If you're really enjoying the stream, make sure to go ahead and click that like button and maybe consider subscribing. And if you really want to support me above and beyond, becoming a YouTube member to me for $5 a month is one of the best ways, and I really, really appreciate it. Or obviously, you can donate through super chats or through YouTube stuff. And it means a lot and it keeps me going. Thank you so much, Jonas, dude. I appreciate it, man. Showing support to me in any way, whether it's like donating to me via super chats or donating to me via Venmo or just simply typing in chat, dude. Like whatever you guys do to support me, every little bit helps and keeps me going a ton. So I really, really appreciate every little bit, dude. Seriously. Thank you guys. They should make it so only OT Mons can fall in. That's like a really funny like April Fool's change. That's hilarious, Mismo. I really love the name Kowalski. Yeah, I feel that. I've been trading Alakazam. People always say like Mike Wazowski. That's the one that I get a lot. I've been trading Alakazams and trading with a mate and selling them. That's honestly a pretty solid money making method probably. Illuminate and Sticky Hold are good for normal running encounters. True, true. Illuminate's actually used in a really interesting Riolu encountering method. It's so funny it works. People like Alakazam, and I meant buying that. Yeah. Why do you have 2 Persians? Did you mess up leveling Meowth, or are they for situations when you don't need pickup? You called me out. I did mess up. This one This one was meant to be a Meowth, but I messed it up while leveling. I have 1 Meowth, 2 Persians. Yeah, it should have been 2 Meowths. Yeah, you're not wrong. How do I price Pokemon that don't appear on the GTL? Price gap is weird. Yeah, usually you can search by the egg group actual pilot, but it depends how specific it is. If you need help price checking Pokemon, I always recommend checking out the Discord. There's a text chat totally dedicated to price checking Pokemon, and it helps a ton of players every single day. They ruined the OG Riolu repel trick though. Is it actually ruined? How do they I remember doing that for some sort of Riolu catch event. How was it? Maybe I was using the Med one. I'm not sure. It would still take forever to get an encounter, dude. It was crazy. I'm breeding 1x31 Adamant Nature Scyther to make money. It works really well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Cool, thanks. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Actual pilot, dude. Great questions, man. I almost just ran away from the Smeargle for no reason. What do the red and yellow numbers mean on the GTL? Great question. Those were actually added really recently. So a lot of like old veteran players coming back and seeing those are kind of confused. So it's a really common question for new players and veteran players. Basically, it's kind of a way to checkpoint or checkmark the economy. And they're only used on items. They're not used on Pokemon. It's basically like if an item is highlighted yellow, it means it's slightly overpriced in the economy, and then if it's highlighted red, it means that it's like severely overpriced. But that system can only check what's on the GTL, so it's not always accurate. But it's a general like way to help players not overspend on items. I'll go for like 7 mil for Christmas. Should be yeah, dude, that's a really great number. Yo, best of luck, SMH. Ambiguous. Damn, PokeMMO, I've been playing this like every day now. It's so addicting. Yeah, dude. Dude, when I first started playing PokeMMO, long time ago, back in 2013, I remember logging 1,200 hours into this game within 3 months, or like 15. It was like 12 to 1,500. It was a disgusting amount of hours within 3 months. I went really hard on this game. And then like took breaks here and there after that. When everyone was red, yes, everyone used to like have like the default character look, but you would like have like a different hat color. Yeah, I played only for like a little bit of a small period of time when that was around, but yeah, I do vaguely remember. I'm stuck in Kanto. How to go to 7 Islands when I go to SSA boat? It just says ship. The ship sets sail. Are you like fully through the storyline, Mackie? To get access to the 7 Islands, I know you have to at least have gotten to Cinnabar. I'm trying to think. There should also be multiple different boats. Multiple different boats at the at that like dock in Vermilion. First, I'm touching your stream. Thank you for the content. Maybe enjoy the game way more since I found your channel. I'm the shiny Shadow Flatzer, dude. That's awesome, dude. I'm happy to have you, Nate. And thank you so much for the kind words, man. I appreciate it, yo. And congrats on the shiny Dittos. It's sick shiny, dude. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me today in the stream, dude. I really appreciate it. It's been a ton of fun. It's a good way to, like, you know, communicate, talk to you guys, hang out, interact with my community, while also, you know, casually, like, making some Pokeyen in the background leading up to the Christmas event. Yeah, dude, Payday is so... I really like it. It's not the best moneymaker, like, by far, but it's so chill, dude. How are you getting money? Great question, Preston. The main methods I kind of use right now are... I do my gym run every day, and then I do Ditto hunting and skull fossil farming are kind of the main ways. Right now, I'm just paydaying, though. I didn't beat the E4, but I think I finished everything else. I don't know if you need to beat the E4 or not. You should be able to go visit it, I'm pretty sure. Mackie. At least the first... Can you go to the first 3 islands? Mackie? Can you... If you went to the first 3 islands with Bill, like in like the middle of the storyline, if you like clicked yes... and then went to a PC and visited the PC, I know that you can, like, fly to the first island. So you can, like, press the fly button, press enter on your keyboard, and that'll, like, switch to the next part of the map. And you can fly to Island 1. The fossil vid was cool? Dude, I'm glad you liked it, man. I think you need 60 Pokemon to talk to Oath, then you can go there. Oh, is that true? That's interesting. Word on the street is that Petrowski gives away 1 single hair from his head to all his YouTube members. Honestly, I have so many hairs, dude. I could honestly do that. That's super true. My hair is so thick, and I've got so many of them, dude. I'm super down to give a couple away. That's fine. My hair looks funny in this lighting. I'm reaching 2 mil thanks to you, Pat. Dude, I'm happy to hear that, Jibby. Congrats, dude. Hope we'll see you get a shiny Cranidos. Dude, it probably won't happen for a long time, Albandi. But, dude, I'm looking forward to the shiny Cranidos hunt, dude. I'm looking for... I probably won't start it until I get to 30k encounters dry, though. I've been so lucky on my shinies. It's definitely just a mental thing. It's still going to be like 1 out of 30k. But... just helps. I think I'm out of paydays. I might have my Smeargle, actually. Yeah, my Smeargle still has paydays. I'm going to move payday to the first slot on him really quickly. I know that Oat just says, now this is turning into a respectable Pokedex. I'm not... you might have to try to Google it, Mackie. I wish I could help you more, man. I'm sorry. We'll be joining the Palm... I'm going to try to be doing the Palmyard event. Yeah, I'll try to. You're heard it here first, folks. Become a YouTube member and get a hair. Okay, I do want to let the record show I didn't say that for sure. It's just a possibility. Best of luck, Pat. Yo, thank you, Albandi. Prizes. Is it shiny? I forgot about that. Shiny attempted on Ponyard. It's probably not. Usually when they do a shiny, I don't know if it's a shiny reward. Usually when they do a shiny reward, it's 2 times 31 and 4 times 25. And then if it's a non-shiny, it's 6 times selectable IVs, actual pilot. Do you stream events or not? I usually don't stream events, but I might want to start doing that in the future. I don't think I'll be streaming this event, but I usually like to make videos out of them because they're kind of like, it's you got, I don't know, it's just like faster that way. It's also like more casual for me, but events could be a really good thing to stream in the future. It's a regular Ponyard? Yeah, gotcha. That's what I thought. Thank you guys. That's word on the street, global chat. We're gonna make more PvP videos. I definitely will make PvP. I mean, I always do. I make PvP videos here and there. PvP is just definitely not my main focus in PokeMMO, and it like probably never will be, but maybe one day, I don't know. I just don't love PvP that much in this game, and there's a lot of balancing issues right now, in my opinion, for NU. So it makes you like even more demotivated to play PvP. They're just here and there. Just, you know, take them. Be patient, please, and take them with stride, and I appreciate it. I finally bred a 6 times 31 EV. It's naive. Oh, naive is nice. Congrats. That's awesome. What do you think is the best evolution for a 6 times 31 EV? That's really hard because most evolutions don't need 6 times 31. They only need the 5 times 31. So it's just awkward. It's a tough call. Probably, like, technically, Flareon would be the best 6 times 31 EV, although not many people want a Flareon. I would basically say go, like, with those stats, basically go with whatever EV you like, love the most, except for, like, naive Umbreon would be pretty bad. I wouldn't go Umbreon. Not any, like, the tank EVs. Like, I wouldn't go naive Vaporeon. That'd be pretty bad. But, like, most, just let me know what you, like, want to do, and I'll try to help you through it. Dr. Seuss, yeah. Is Ponyard a rare catch in Route 9? I'm not sure, honestly. He might be uncommon. I think he might be uncommon. He's common on Route 9. I went the extra mile. Yeah, I feel it. Where can I buy repeat balls? Someone answered that earlier. I believe it's Rustboro, the Unova Mall, and then I think some other, like, dock. I'm not quite sure. But Rustboro City and the mall. Yo, what's up, Hammy Sauce? Veilstone, thank you. Meta is way too tanky. Doubles is nice, though. Yeah, doubles is cool. Doubles seems really cool. Yeah, I already did my gym rebattles for today. Don't worry, don't worry. How much money per hour do you make with Payday in this cave? Probably around like 60 to 65k Pokeyen per hour. It's not super great. It's just super easy and comfortable and chill. That's like the main thing. Payday is just a really comfy money maker. It's also secured. Like, you're earning straight Pokeyen, so you don't have to worry about selling Pokemon or any like other stressors. Espeon's a super cool Pokemon. I don't know. I love Leafeon, but I know Leafeon's a pretty bad. I actually don't even have it in my decks. Leafeon's a pretty bad competitive Pokemon from my understanding, but I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Yeah, so the 2 most requested guides I get, Gustavo, are Berry Farming and E4, the E4 reruns. Those are 2 guides that I would love to do one day, but they just won't happen for a long time. I keep getting those questions. They won't happen for a while because I have to just do a ton of research and a ton of practice to be able to learn them properly, to be able to make a guide on them. I would never feel comfortable making a guide on something that I haven't like done a ton of in game. Especially when it's as complicated as Berry Farming and E4 reruns. What region is this cave in? Hoenn. Great question. I would say Jolteon. Jolteon doesn't need the Naive is still best for, like, mixed Flareon's, like, the only real evolution that goes mixed, though. Like, Jolteon would never go mixed. Yeah, the reason you go Flareon is because Flareon's a good mixed evolution. Jolteon's definitely the best evolution, though, by far. 4.8 mil, nice. I have 3.6, now preparing for the limited. Nice, dude. Good luck, Kamizos. Yeah, not having to worry about selling is nice. Not being able to because of little time. I feel that, Gustavo. I feel like Flareon is too squishy in comparison. Flareon can be built. I don't know what you mean by that. Jolteon's a really squishy Pokemon. Flareon's like one of the bulkier evolutions. Flareon's generally used as like a mixed, semi-bulky attacker. Flareon's not a great... The issue is, like, Flareon's not a great competitive Pokemon, but it's interesting when on the right team. Flareon's definitely one of the bulkier evolutions. It's not a tank like Vaporeon or Umbreon, but it's an attacker that can use the bulk. I hope the rest of the stream is gonna go good. I have to go do some loot stuff. Bye. Yo, see you, Foxbox. Have a good time. My favorite evolution is Umbreon. Umbreon's really cool, yeah. A lot of people love Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon? Yeah, Shiny Umbreon's sick. I'm gonna go take care. Thanks for the small talk. Yo, dude, see you, Ambiguous. Have a great day, dude. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it, man. A lot of luck strategy involved. Whereas berries become pretty straightforward. Honestly, I would say that E4 reactions are more complicated than berries. Oh, yeah. That's super fair, SMH. That's super fair. Absolutely. They're just both pretty difficult, and I have to learn a lot before making videos on them. 3,000 RP is expensive. I need ammo for... Yeah. What region should I go to after Kanto? I have a video talking about breaking down all the best regions and breaking down the positives and negatives of every single region. So I really just recommend checking that out. I will say that Unova is probably the best region overall from the information that I could find. Espeon, best in slot. Espeon's pretty cool, especially shiny Espeon's a very cool color. You two, Chow? Yo, dude, Chow, Ambiguous. Which Halloween item do you think has the most hope for going up in price now that it's been a while? I mean, I think... It's so hard to answer, Zeffy. Like, the best item... like, maybe Gray Werewolf Mask, or... dude, I still think that Oni Mask will be a huge flip. Gray Werewolf, Oni... Those are huge ones. Mage Staff is looking less hopeful now, which is really interesting. Because I'm really... Mage Staff was ranked 5th on my list of investments, and a ton of people were putting it at rank 1. So I felt like pretty confident. I'm pretty happy about that afterwards. I think Oni Masks are sick. I think Oni Masks are, yeah, one of the coolest ones. One of the secret best investments for the Halloween event, though, dude, the Eerie Hal Particle. That thing has been slaying as a particle effect. That thing has been insane. Eerie Hal Particle effect has been killing the game, dude. I gotta fix my encounter counter. One sec. It moved locations. There we go. Then we're gonna go Espeon. Yeah, dude, that's super fair. Yeah, super fair, Suzanne. Isn't it better to farm for fossils? The reason I'm not farming for a Pokemon, like, kind of money-making method right now, is because I don't have box space. My boxes are full of Dittos, and I have to sort and deal with them before catching any more Pokemon for money-making methods. Fossils are a better money-making method. There's always gonna be, like, a better money-making method, but it's really dumb and really, like, not fun to, like, do this. Like, if there's only like one, like there's one money making method that's like superior in the game, it's really not fun to just do that money making method over and over and over again. You gotta switch it up. It's important to switch it up for the mental, not just do the objectively best thing all the time. Otherwise, you'll burn out so fast. Sorry, no, dude, Mackie, you're incredible. Zombie heads are a cool one as well. The amount of people I see begging for mounts Pokemon scares me. If there isn't a literal black market for Pokemon, yeah, it's a little funny. What is Espeon's hidden ability? I actually don't even know what it is. Keep it for a trophy, Eevee? You could honestly do that. What exactly is a Ditto box? Is it just a full box of random IV Dittos or specific IVs? Yeah, so a Ditto box, I've explained it a couple times this stream, and I also answer it in my Ditto catching guide. But a Ditto box is basically a box of bad Dittos with like no stats, no IVs, no natures, And shiny hunters will buy those for around 3k each Ditto. So if you have a Ditto box, it's 60 Dittos. So you can sell those for around 180 to 200k. And people use them to mass breed for shinies, because some Pokemon are so rare in the wild, or like starter Pokemons, or like Beldum, super rare Pokemon like that. The best way to shiny hunt for them is to actually just mass breed a ton of them. So you get like 60 Beldums, 60 Dittos, and then just like breed for shinies. Yeah, no, that's a super fair question. But it's also, it's the best way to sell Dittos, or at least Shittos, is with Ditto boxes, because it's going to save you a ton of money on listing fees. When you're selling Dittos for 3k each on the GTL, you're actually only making 2k Pokeyen per Ditto. But if you're selling them to a person for 3k each, you're making that full 3k. That's a 33% profit difference. It's a huge, huge difference. New guy here, just finished Unova storyline. Any money farming methods in Unova? Yeah, there's a ton. I have a video breaking down all of the regions, like positives and negatives, so I recommend checking that out. I feel like there's been so many questions repeated through this stream that I'm constantly just like, yeah, check this video out that I have made answering that question. I'm sorry if that's like lame, but I feel like it's just the best way to answer questions. And dude, people have a ton of questions about this game because there's not enough like direct information on this game online, and I feel like I try to do that with my channel the best way possible. Makin, Jiffy Badges, yeah, Rest Islands. Selling that EV could make you a ton of money for sure, Suzanne. Starting Kanto, which starter? I think so people have debated this a lot. I really think that Bulbasaur is bad nowadays. So, and a lot of people jumped on me for that in my video, or in my series Road to 1 Million. I've thought about it a lot, and I feel like at a moment's glance, people think Bulbasaur, and Bulbasaur used to be the best back in the day in early PokeMMO, but they've changed Koga and Erika's gyms to such an extent that there are so many 4 times resistant Pokemon in those gyms for grass types. It's bad. It's not as good, man. I really think that Squirtle or Charmander are probably the best mons for the region. Probably Squirtle, especially with having access to Shell Smash, dude. In my opinion, I think Squirtle is the best starter for the runs. Whew. Don't have an encounter counter, so I make a tally on Notepad. That's awesome. Tipsy's meta and Ox starters, so worth egg hunting when you finally hit that shiny. Yeah. Badges, George. You can usually, if someone scams you in PokeMMO, you can actually report them and they'll get banned. Scamming players in PokeMMO is against the rules and against TOS, and mods are very active about banning players, or at least suspending players for that. So it's pretty well about that. They do a good job about that. Congrats for the shiny. Yo, thank you so much, Azorkite. I appreciate it. Are you payday farming? Yeah, right now I'm just chill payday farming. My boxes are too full to do any sort of Pokemon farming. Just locked 266 tower streak due to triple flinch. That is painful, Smeargle. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I think Bulbasaur is the best starter because you can get Gyarados and Arcanine to replace Squirtle and Charmander. The problem is when you're taking time out of your run to go get others Pokemon to help complete the run, like, it just takes so much. Like, people always use that argument of like Bulbasaur is the best because you can just go pick up these other Pokemon, but picking up those other Pokemon takes a lot of time, and getting the 4th gym badge to be able to buy Pokemon off the GTL with Bulbasaur is really, really hard. I definitely think Squirtle is the best. You got a shiny. I got a shiny, not on this stream, but like recently I got a shiny Vanillish. I think I actually need to go heal. All my payday Pokemon are finally out of payday. Yeah, Squirtle gets Shell Smash now in this game, which is awesome. They're both the same percentage rate, Albondi, so it sounds like you just got unlucky on one of them, unfortunately. But I feel that. What would you use your Master Balls on? Fantastic. I should make a video on that, honestly. I'm gonna actually write that down. I'm gonna write that down right now. It's a great question. So, Master Ball is a very interesting thing in PokeMMO. A lot of people are like, oh, like Master Ball is like pretty worthless in MMO, because you can always have a catching Pokemon or like certain things. But they're untradeable. Master Balls are, I gotta fix the encounter, 1 sec. Master Balls are one of the most valuable items in PokeMMO, and there's a reason they're untradeable, because they're so valuable. There are certain Pokemon in PokeMMO that can just kill themselves turn 1 in a PvP scenario, or in like a PvM scenario, excuse me. So, things like Basculin, especially during like really common hunts, you can encounter Basculin with Final Gambit while hunting Shiny Dratini and Shiny Dragonair, which is a really common hunt. So people will do that, and then they'll encounter Shiny Basculin, and it can use Final Gambit turn 1, and that'll just kill itself immediately. So you literally have to Master Ball at turn 1 most of the time to have like the 100% chance to catch it. It's pretty huge. And there's also a ton of Pokemon like Rapidash that have takedown or self-damaging moves, or if you encounter a Ralts with Teleport and don't have a way to deal with it, you don't have like a Arena Trap Pokemon on you, or don't have a Pokemon with Teleport and Imprison like Gardevoir, you don't want to lose that shiny. So it's like Master Ball can save shinies for you. It can be a really big deal. Whew. Hunting Chansey is such a brain dead task. Yeah, hunting Chansey is rough, dude. Yo, congrats on that Snubbull. Snubble's a really cool Pokemon buff, man. Any tips for a Hoenn storyline team? I'm getting stomped at the 5th gym. Great question. My tips for anyone trying to get through storylines is always to try to get like a Crocodile or a Strafty off the GTL if possible. But if you're looking for more of a budget option, just getting a Magikarp and leveling it up into a Gyarados can be really, really good, because Gyarados will actually learn a ton of very, very powerful moves. It'll learn Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Stab Waterfall, Dragon Dance, and Crunch, all through level up, which is like really, really powerful moves that should help you sweep through and clear through storylines. That's the best budget option in my opinion. Growth Espeon on a Sum team, that's hilarious. TC is my name. Yeah, dude, that's all. I'm happy to hear that, Gustavo, dude. It's like the best money making method in the game. Yeah, dude, Kingdra is a huge damage checkpoint during the gym runs. I really like, I need choice specs on both my Typhlosions, and then they need to be plus special attack nature and then close to 31 special attack, and they can clear through it in 2 eruptions, but it's really close. I'm gonna move this up here. Why don't you use the 3D sprite mod? I just don't like it. I don't prefer it. I prefer the 5th gen sprites. My favorite art style. So many tentacles and Master Balls. Yeah, dude, that stuff's always painful. Still an issue if you're versus a Horde, though? Yes, absolutely. Shake my head. If you encounter a Basculin Horde and the shiny, like you get a shiny and it uses Final Gambit, sometimes you're just screwed. You can try to spore it and like hopefully break down the Horde fast enough to be able to get them, but it can be really brutal. Yeah, some shinies are lost if you don't prepare for them. How much would a King's Fall 1,000 HP Salamence go for? That's a really specific question. I recommend joining my Discord, and we actually have a price check chat fully dedicated to price checking Pokemon. So if you have any questions on price checks, go ahead. I have a video talking about how to price check and how to value your Pokemon. And if you still don't really know the price after watching that video and after using that information, go ahead and ask for help in the Discord. That's the best way to price check stuff. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's crazy how close it is, Gustavo. Do you have choice specs on both of them? Dude, it's insane how close the damage like checkpoint is. You really have to do max damage to be able to get through Kingdra. When does the I combined winter and season. When does the winter season in PokeMMO end? Great question. Seasons last 1 month in PokeMMO, so once January starts, the winter season will end, and they'll go into the next season. I don't remember the rotation, but it's basically like every month the season will rotate, and I think we see each season 3 times a year, because there's 4 seasons, 12 months. We see each season for 3 months every year. in real time. I like your content. Keep up the good work, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Maybe I'm dumb, but how do people make money from berries if the seeds are more expensive than the berries? Because it's a super fair question, Pedro, and I think it's like pretty unintuitive. You basically just end up getting more like yield. Like you don't just get one berry per thing. You get like a yield of multiple berries. So that's how it works. Super fair question. It's easy to overlook. What are seasons? Great question. I mean, basically, like, just like in the real world, PokeMMO has seasons, like winter, spring, summer, fall, right? Those are the four. Winter, spring, summer, fall. And those seasons kind of affect in-game hordes and, like, in-game spots. So, for example, in Icarus City is the big one, where there's actually, like, multiple spots that are affected just in that city. So, during winter, you can find ×5 Vanillish hordes really close to a Poke Center in Icarus City. So if you want to shiny hunt Vanillish, the best time to do it is during the winter. Otherwise, it's really hard. Or like pretty hard. Same with like Shelmet. I shiny hunted Shelmet during like non-winter seasons because like I think like when it's the little like pool of water near the Stunfisk water in Icarus City, you can shiny horde there, and it's also like right in front of a PC. You can get 5 times Shelmets. So you can only really shiny hunt Shelmet during like a certain part of the year. Can you get yourself stuck in Icarus City? You know, the top amount of it. That's hilarious, actual pilot. I would absolutely, I might test that. That's so funny to like make sure you log out there at the end of the, at the very worst, actual pilot. What would happen is you would be able to type /unstuck in your chat. And after 2 minutes of sitting still, after typing /unstuck in chat, it'll actually teleport you to like Pallet Town or like the hometown in that region. But that's a hilarious thing to test. There was a Flydron swarm like 7 hours ago. Got all 4 of them. That's awesome, dude. It's a pretty cool swarm. Yeah, dude, exactly, Smeargle. Like stuff like that is so funny to me. That's like, I don't know, that's awesome. Got a Max Repel. That's a pretty good pickup item. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break, kind of like a 5-minute break, restroom, stretch, you know, everything like that. Get some more water probably. So I recommend all of you guys take a quick 5-minute break, stretch, use the restroom, get some water, and I will be right back, guys. See you soon.
Give me reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones, you won't ache my soul, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, but fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out, you can't get to me. Say what you wanna say, go take it all away, but I'm here to stay. No, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, but fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
Intermission right now? Absolutely. What's up? It's over though. What's up? What's up? I'm back. How are we doing? How's it going? Hello, hello. What's up? What's up, fellas? Accept that. Okay, what I miss? Is Smeargle the best Pokemon to payday with? There's a ton of different payday options. I don't know if I would call any of them the best. Meowth's probably the best just because it has pickup, which will earn you a little bit of extra Pokeyen along the way, picking up some items. Do you go to all the swarms, Pat, or just the ones you like? I usually just go to the ones that I like, but I've been trying to record a little bit of a loot from swarms video recently. I meant... Oh, I'm sorry. The best Pokemon to payday against, like the best Pokemon to kill. It's up there. It's probably the best in my opinion. This is the best spot. It comes down to opinion. If you want to do like the Dratini / Dragonair / Basculin spot, you can to like help shiny hunt for Dratini / Dragonair along the way. But you'll probably I think you'll earn the most money at the Smeargle spot. When is the event? The Christmas event or the catching event? I keep getting questions on both, so just want to clarify. What's up, by the way, Gitsmergen? Remember there being a pumpkin? Yeah. What happened to the Christmas event? I want to start playing the game, but I would be able to do everything relevant to the event. I actually made a very in-depth and full video talking about the Christmas event and how to prepare for it and everything you need to know about, what it might be or what it's going to be. So I really just recommend all of the information, everything regarding preparing for the Christmas event or what the Christmas event is going to be is contained in that video. So I really just recommend going to check out my video titled How to Prepare for the Christmas Event in PokeMMO. I'm pretty sure it's similar to the title. What time is it in your area? 3:53 p.m. The catch event starts at 6 p.m. Yo, what's up, Yusuke Beats? Happy to have you, dude. What's up? Route 230, Repel Trick, level 50 payday hunt, also nice. Oh, okay, fair. You'll have to use Repel for that, obviously, but that's like, I don't know, that's a pretty cool spot, though. That's a really cool, it's a cool, like, shiny hunt. I've never heard of that, but that's, I know, like, how the Repel Trick works. That's pretty sick. I like the Smeargle spot because it can drop, like, silk scarves. Yeah, you can drop some cool stuff. Yo, what's up? Is that a sub? Thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. Sean R. Smith, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. If you guys are liking the stream, like the video physically, subscribe to see more PokeMMO content, stay up to date with PokeMMO content. All of that super supports me. Consider becoming a YouTube member if you really want to go above and beyond and support me. That's what keeps me making videos. So thank you guys so very much. I really appreciate it. Every little everything helps. Every little comment and chat. I just like talking to you guys is like one of the most fun things. So I appreciate it. My first live, Pat. Yeah, dude. The Xmas event should drop around midnight on Christmas Day, or leading the night of Christmas Eve leading into Christmas Day is around when it should drop. Bet, thank you, bro. Been watching for some time. Just haven't been able to start this game. Dude, super fair. That's all, dude, and thank you so much. That's incredible. Thank you, Con. I appreciate it, man. I'm honored. Why catching Dittos for Xmas events? Just to sell them or to make money? Yeah, just to make some money. It's such a great money-making method leading up until the event. I've been working on a video that is going to be loot from 1,000 Dittos passively for a long time alongside all my other video creations. But it's just a long video. It's been a long video in the making. Did my first Jimmy battle, there's 21 gyms. Am I out of paydays? Gotcha. Did 21 gyms of 1 amulet coin. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, dude, Jimmy battles are incredible, man. And I'm happy to hear that, man. Congrats. That, dude, that's awesome. Yusuke Beats. I feel that, dude. That's awesome, man. I need to switch my lead dude. Best PokeMMO YouTuber. I'm honored by that, man. Thank you. My favorite PokeMMO YouTuber is actually Roided Ewok, so I recommend checking him out if you haven't. He's really, really cool. He is a genius PvP player and has some incredible like statistics and numbers that he's run on Pokemon and PokeMMO. Really, really smart dude. He's not the most active YouTuber nowadays, unfortunately, but really great player, really cool dude. So I really appreciate the Road 1 Mill series. Very informative, entertaining. Hope you're gonna continue it. Yeah, I definitely plan to continue it. I think, dude, I was pretty blown away by like how many people wanted me to like continue on a new region, and I didn't really like understand it at first, because I thought like this series was originally about a goal to reach 1 million Pokeyen. But I think the series has really evolved from that, and I feel like it's become more of a like road to main account and a road to PokeMMO. Like a road to understanding PokeMMO in general and how to play and how to progress in the game on a main account and in a general way in 2020, because a lot has changed, and I think it's like a really cool tool for a lot of players to like play alongside and just like passively learn random information about the game. Favorite shiny Shuckle, which is also my favorite Pokemon. Stupid question, but how is your Meowth level 100? Just canceling the evolution every time I tried to level up. It's really annoying. I failed. This one was supposed to be a Meowth, and I failed it. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure he stopped making videos. Is this your job? Yeah, YouTube is full time for me right now. So you guys keep me going, keep making videos. I really appreciate it. That's all you guys. Thank you. Even the best laid plans are subject to change. Absolutely, Jason. I think I should grind the nature for my starter. Probably not. Actually, definitely not. If you mean like starting a new region or like starting a new account, because the starters will always come out with 15 IVs across the board and a neutral nature. Every starter in the game is like predetermined basically to be balanced. So it'll always be neutral nature and 15 IVs across the board. You can't get like a super good shiny or a super good starter in this game. You also can't get a shiny starter in this game from like the picking your starter. You can obviously like hunt for one in the wild or like breed for one, but yeah. Dude, I appreciate that, Gustavo, man. I work really hard, and I do try, but there's still so much luck, man, and so much like appreciation from you guys involved. Like, you can work hard your entire life and never get rewarded for it. Like, sometimes that happens. It's really sad. Sometimes that happens, and I'm just really lucky and thankful that like I'm working hard on this venture and it's working. That's like I've worked hard on a lot of other ventures and it didn't work. And thankfully, like right now, I'm working really hard on this, and I'm just lucky that it's working, and I'm lucky that you guys want to watch me and find me entertaining. And I just hope to continue to push like further and further and further, and work harder on my content and make it better and better and better, like for you guys. Like I really care about that. I really care about like constant improvement. I never want to like stagnate. I work really hard on that, and like I'm constantly brainstorming new crazy ideas that could work in this game. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he does a lot of PvP stuff. AFC, yeah, he seems very cool. I haven't Dude, thank you, Floor. I think this game is incredible, and I really want to promote it, man. Vaporeon definitely exists as a shiny, if that's the question. Your Pokemon content is related to him, is it harder to get? Yeah, what else? Did I miss anything? Is Ditto farming good money? Yeah. I would say that on average, Ditto farming's probably like 180k per hour. That's a total guesstimate. I'm not quite sure yet, but in that line. The Poly line has water absorb. Good call. Nice job, George. Oh, is it actually a hidden ability? Oh, dude, my bad. Thank you, Gitsmergen. Lantern is Vault Absorb. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. We're wanting to play Pokemon MMO since Brick Bronze shut down, but never committed. Dude, I feel that, man. I even as a kid, dude, I used to always like search Pokemon MMO until I found this one. Is it worth to use Leppas while painting? It probably actually super is ALMAO. I think it's probably definitely worth. But what I basically just like don't do it because I literally just have 4 Pokemon that know payday, and a couple of them are PP maxed. So I basically just like use those 4 Pokemon, and then I just go back to the PC to heal like those. I can stay for a really long time because I have 4 Pokemon with payday. But it probably definitely is worth to use Leppas. I stayed in PokeMMO since I always want to share my achievements online with my friends. Yeah, dude, it's so much easier to cross-play. Like Pokemon is technically a multiplayer game, but it being an MMO makes it so much easier for it to like be truly multiplayer and to share those achievements and have that community, dude. Dude, I would absolutely 100% at least give it a try. Yusuke Beats. I would give it a try for sure, man. Like if I like them, obviously I'd love to. But if like it's not for me, you know, I don't want you to be hurt. But like I might not. It just depends. You know, if I enjoy them, you know. I don't want to lie to you. I never played Brick Bronze. I actually never even heard of that con. Could you explain a little bit about Brick Bronze to me? I played a lot of Pokemon MMOs, from Pokemon Revolution Online to Poke1 to Pokemon World Online to so many others, dude. One of the Pokemon MMOs that I actually never played as a kid that I always wanted to, because there wasn't an English translation that existed of it, was called Pokemon Ragnarok, which is like such a obscure MMO, but it looked so cool. That game was always so interesting to me and looked so cool. It was literally just like Ragnarok Online, which is like a super old like point-click MMO, reskinned to Pokemon, and it looked so good. I was really interested, but I was never able to play it because an English translation never existed, and I think nowadays it's dead, unfortunately. It was on Roblox. That's hilarious, but it was really good. Aw, that sucks to hear it got shut down. Dude, I appreciate it, Yusuke Beats. They should support content creators. A Korean mobile brawler that I played promoted the game through partnership with content creators, and was it? Yeah, dude. Yeah. If they get like a content creator that's like big enough, it'd be huge. I just farmed to 20k counter Pokemon when the power went out, bro. Oh my god. Are we planning to do a video about berry farming? Somebody want to start? Yeah. So I've talked about this already once this stream, but it's a really common question, so I understand. The 2 most requested videos that I get are for berry farming and E4 rebattles, and these are 2 activities that I just don't know enough about. And I would need to do a ton of research and a ton of practice with them in game before I felt comfortable actually making videos on them. So I do want to make them one day. That I just need some time to do a lot of practice and research. But I literally haven't even started on them because I'm literally so busy making other videos and streaming and like doing all this other stuff. I would love to make them one day, but it's just a matter of time. I'm just so busy, dude. I easily spend 14 hours a day working on YouTube. Easily. Every single day, no weekends. I easily spend 14 hours a day working on YouTube. And like the other 2 hours with my girlfriend. Like, I just have no time, dude. Oh, I went to one island. Oh, nice, dude. Did you actually make it to one island, Mackie? That's awesome. Okay, I'm really glad. I'm sorry I couldn't help more with that, Mackie. I'm really glad you figured it out, dude. And thanks so much to George for helping. That's so sad. Yeah, one of the best parts about PokeMMO is that Nintendo actually has no grounds to take it down for copyright because they don't supply the ROMs. It's technically like a ROM hack or whatever. Nintendo has tried to take down PokeMMO and they have no legal grounds. They literally cannot do it, which is a huge deal for longevity of a Pokemon MMO. So it's pretty huge. Yeah, absolutely, get Smeargle. Yeah, Con. Yo, thank you, George. I appreciate it, man. I think they made Lumion Legacy a Pokemon style game without the copyrighted sprites. That's pretty cool. PokeMMO is the best Pokemon game. Yeah, dude, I fully agree. It's literally the best Pokemon game that I've ever played as well. Like, there's a reason I've been playing it since 2013 and a reason I haven't really played any other traditional games since. Yeah, technically it's a ROM hack, yeah. What are the best moves on a utility Smeargle? Great question. It definitely comes down to preference and like what you're doing in game and what you need. I think it also depends on like what ocarinas you have. I think if you have 0 ocarinas, I think the best moveset, in my opinion, is Payday, False Swipe, Spore, Teleport. Or if you don't want to worry about Payday and just want it to be like a catching Pokemon, False Swipe, Spore, Soak, and then Teleport. But Teleport is like one of the most important things I recommend to people, dude. It's so good during any sort of EV training, hunts where you have to go back to the PC a lot, shiny hunting, it saves so much time. It's really, really good stuff. Don't know why they still don't have an official MMO. Yeah, Nintendo dislikes money. The main thing is that MMO is a lot of work. So from my understanding, this question's been asked so many times over the decades, right? Like, why doesn't Nintendo make a Pokemon MMO? And it's basically because if they made an MMO, they would have to constantly upkeep it and put in like a ton of work into it while only making money from microtransactions, which microtransactions make a ton of money. So they could make a lot of money, but it's basically just like the effort versus the money made. They can just make a new Pokemon game every year and like pump it out and just sell it and make flat money and then like have to work on it a little bit like until the next one comes out, but they don't work on the current Pokemon games like that much. Like they don't like constantly make fixes, at least to the extent that like an MMO needs. They kind of just want to stick to the traditional Pokemon games. What's an ocarina? Great question. Ocarinas are basically items. As you can see, I have one keybound here. Ocarinas are basically items that act as moves, like HMs, that you don't need to have a Pokemon on you to use them. So you don't need like if you have like a Surf Ocarina, you can just click. I have like a Fly Ocarina. You don't need a Fly Pokemon to use Fly. You can buy a Fly Ocarina, which is basically an item that uses that move. Does that make sense? I feel like I explained that poorly. Why Soak on Smeargle? Soak changes certain Pokemon. Like Cut, yeah, exactly. Soak changes certain Pokemon's typing. So things like Ghastly to like a water type, so that you're able to False Swipe and Spore them. Because you can't False Swipe a Ghastly because it's Ghost type. And it's a normal type move, so it's immune to it. Yeah, you can buy Ocarinas on the GTL or in the gift shop. Yeah, the reason for Soak is for certain catch events or hordes. Like, dude, especially during Halloween, there was Gengar hordes. And Gengar hordes were really annoying to get if you were to just like Spore them and catch you. It's really nice to have like that Soak Smeargle to be able to soak it, False Swipe, and Spore it. This song is hilarious. What? This sounds so funky. I'm gonna skip that. Bruno Mar, dude, yo, what's up? Is that Marin? What's up, dude? Let's say I'm good, dude. How you doing, gamer? What's up? What's up? Is there an ideal word to get ocarinas? It's a good question. It's super up to personal preference, but in my opinion, the 3 best ocarinas, I like having an HM friend. I think the first ocarina, in my opinion, to get is Teleport. Teleport's the best one in my opinion, and then Teleport, and then like Surf and Fly. But you can like have a HM friend Dragonite that'll have Surf and Fly, which is super nice. Where is Shiny Wooper spot? Where you hunted? Shiny Wooper is on Island 4, right next to the PC in that water. Sorry about that. Great question. Favorite speedrunning Minecraft? I would do some funny Minecraft speedruns or playthroughs. I wouldn't do like a I probably wouldn't do like a basic Minecraft speedrun. I would do something funny, like speedrun to like mine one chunk, which looks hilarious. Or I thought about doing Ultimate Iron Man Minecraft, where I would do it with like no chests. Well, like the speedrun 4 is basically like that, so it's a little funny. I would basically just try to do like a playthrough. Yo, thank you so much, Bruno. What's up, dude? Is there just Wooper? Yeah, the Wooper spot on Island 4 in that little water is 100% Wooper. It's a super good spot to like get your encounters up, or just like do a super quick shiny hunt next to a PC. Super comfortable. I'll use mods instead of ocarinas for hunts, but I see what those. Yeah, ocarinas like is definitely paying for convenience, like for sure. But they can be like legitimately helpful and legitimately useful when doing certain things, like EV training, like giving you more party spots or party slots in your party to have more Pokemon for EV training can be super important. I'm Johnma, not Bruno Mars. No, you're good, dude. Gotcha. There's double Bruno. Why did you get your encounters up? Just to like, you're not. I always explain this. You're not actually making more progress to a shiny when you get your encounters up, but it just feels better. And I always hate talking about this, because people are so fast to call gambler's fallacy, and there's a line between gambler's fallacy and there's a line between understanding the unlikelihood of getting the same result over and over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 4. All Brunos are equally valid. True. We officially live stream on YouTube now. Yeah, I think nowadays I pretty much focus on YouTube. I have more of an audience here now than Twitch. So I like all my PokeMMO crowd is here on YouTube, so I just stick to YouTube. I've considered streaming games that like aren't PokeMMO on Twitch. Like if I stream like SSX Tricky or like RuneScape or something of those sorts, that might go to Twitch. But I'm not quite sure yet because I haven't really encountered that. Do you know if GC doesn't work if you use 3 sprites? No, to my knowledge, Dom, it should work. Sometimes the program just like randomly breaks, and you might need to either restart it or reinstall it. It's still in beta, so sometimes it does just like break. But it's still a great program and the best we have, so really happy to have it. It should work with 3D sprites, though, to my knowledge. When is the holiday event? It should drop around December, like midnight on Christmas Day. Is usually when it's historically dropped around that time. We don't know for sure. The PokeMMO devs are always like pretty silent about it or pretty quiet. But it's like we kind of like look at the past events and when they've dropped and just kind of make guesstimations and predictions off that. It's a pretty sick Vanillix for 500k. Hidden Power Fire is cool. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. That's interesting. I usually go, it has automized? That's weird. It shouldn't have automized, probably. Well, I don't know. I usually see Vanillix with Blizzard Choice. I think Choice Scarf, Choice Specs is better than Automize. But it'd be cool, man. There's a Poniard event in an hour and a half. Are you doing? Yeah, I'll probably do the Poniard event. What's best team PokeMMO and why is it Mister? It is. I mean, it is. Mister is the best, like shiny hunting team, like by far, for sure. Not even close. If I have a shiny poke, but I want to change its gender, if I have a shiny poke, but I want to change its gender or even stats, does a shiny Ditto work with it? Yeah. So yes, shiny Ditto can breed with any shiny. Basically, if you have a shiny Pokemon, and it's female, you can breed it with a male of the same age group. But if you have a shiny Pokemon and it's male, you can breed it with a shiny Ditto. To keep the OT, you can technically breed like an OT male shiny with a female one bought off the GTL, but then you're going to be losing that OT, which is really sad. So you have to use a Ditto to keep the OT. If there's a event, the Elfbot one, you gotta breed some mons. Which ones would you say would be generally? Yeah, that's a great question. I talked about that a little bit in my how to prepare for Christmas event video, just like in preparation, like, you know, if something does crazy does happen. I think the best mons to get are just like generally good PvP mons, things like the double Typhlosion, like getting double Typhlosion, things that will help you do gym runs and other activities as well. The Pokemon that I suggested the most to prepare for Christmas, just in case it's not Elfbot, is the double Typhlosions with 31 special attack, and then a plus special attack nature and 31 speed if possible, with eruption, and then a catching Breloom and catching Smeargle. Those are my like 4 recommended Pokemon, basically, like 3 to 4. All you can really do, like, if it's not gonna be the normal event, all you can really do is prep like PVM mons. Maybe like a crocodile is a good option as well, but you don't like crocodile is good for some stuff. But Mackie, I made an entire Mackie, I made an entire video talking about how to prepare for the Christmas event, like in super good detail. That should be aimed towards beginners to a decent extent. Yo, thank you so much, Fluffy. I appreciate it, man. At least at my YouTube home, dude. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, Mackie, check out that video. I have a really good video that I spent a lot of time and like a ton of time and effort, like multiple weeks preparing for it. Yeah, dude, the shiny Ditto, it's a good flex, dude. The shiny Ditto is a good flex. This is funny just now. Why do people use catching Breloom over Smeargle? Great question. Breloom has a couple benefits. So Breloom can't be put to sleep with Spore or other like grass type sleeps, which is really huge. And then he also has access to Toxic Orb plus Poison Heal. So he's gonna gain a lot more sustain than like he heals a lot more, has a lot more sustain as opposed to just putting leftovers on a Smeargle. The Poison Heal actually heals him way more than a leftovers would. Would you like your channel to grow into an insane amount, or are you happy with a certain amount of audience you have? It's a hard question. I like to see my channel grow, to meet new people, and just to grow in that way, man, and grow in life. But at the same time, I would prefer it not reach a certain level of like publicness and public renown and fame, because I really do like kind of dread. It puts me in a really hard spot, because I actually really do love content creation, and I love playing video games, and I love playing video games for a living, but I really hate fame, and I really hate, like, obviously I'm not famous or like any like fame I have, but like I really hate like the the pressure, the social pressure and social anxieties that come along with it for sure can be really hard for me to overcome. Can you use Baton Pass strat? Baton Pass actually does not pass stats in PokeMMO. Great question. They've actually they balanced it a long time ago because it was so broken. Being low, yeah, being low key is cool. Yeah, I feel that. Zigzagoon, Swarm, Route 202. Not, dude, thanks for the call, Pilot. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, okay, gotcha, Mackie. Sorry I can't help you. I hope that video can help you, Mackie, but if you do have any more specific questions, I can try to help you, Mackie. It's just hard to, like, break down everything, you know, when I have it break down in that video. But I appreciate it, man. Catch a shiny Arcanine, I'll 100% name it Mozzarella. Seems like a cheesy mon. Oddly, I understand where you're coming from. I feel like, oddly enough, I get that, and I kind of agree, which is really weird. Arcanine's yeah. I don't know why he does, shiny Arcanine does remind me of cheese. Why must Ninja not shine, Pat? Am I doing something wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. Don't worry. Just gotta keep at it. What's the other type of Christmas event? The Elf Bot? So the Elf Bot Christmas event is like the one that's explained. And then like, but they might not do that event this year. There's basically just that one type of Christmas event. But it might not happen this year because they finished the vanity event line for that event. So it's either that event or some random new one. It's either Elf Bot or random new one. Those are the two options. Everyone a Nuzlocke on PokeMMO. I know it's hard, but it's still fun. I'm just not a huge fan of Nuzlocks. Like they're just not fun for me personally. But yeah, I respect it. I've tried them in the past. I did like a Thanksgiving themed Nuzlocke, like way back in the day. I appreciate that, Mackie. That's awesome. Keep grinding, my boy. You know I am. What's up, dude? How you doing today, King? Also, hey, my dude. Yeah, dude. What's up, David? How are you doing, dude? Happy to see you again. Happy to see you. Sorry, I'm responding to him really quick. Doing great. That's awesome, King. Do you think Uber tier will be healthy in the game? In PokeMMO, I don't. They really don't operate much around an Uber tier. They really don't like. They kind of just put legendaries in there, even though you can't really access legendaries. Uber tier doesn't like super exist in PokeMMO, although it like technically does. It would be my meme. Like it doesn't really exist. How to rebattle gyms? When I talk to the leader, he says how I defeated him. Do I need? No, you shouldn't need it. No, you don't need an amulet coin active to rebattle gyms at all. You need to have defeated the E4 to rebattle gyms, Mackie. What's up? Yo, what's up, Kobe? Kanto payday spots. The only real decent Kanto payday spots are on like the islands, like Island 5. That like eastern spot is really good, like east of the PC, and also going to like that meadow, like that long up and down stretch of land to the east of Island 5, where there's like a bunch of like Hoppip and Skiploom. That's a really good payday spot. But you need a decent amount of damage to be able to kill those Pokemon. I used to payday at that Hoppip / Skiploom spot a ton. as I shiny hunted for a shiny Hoppip for a really long time. Oh yeah, Gits Mergen, thank you. Also Berry Forest, Island 3. Super good call. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, super true, Gits Mergen. Yeah, I always forget about that option, because I've just never spent a whole lot of time there myself, but I always hear about that one. It's a good one. If Legendary and Uber tier will be obtainable in the game, of course I'll stretch a large amount of options. I'm just curious what your thoughts about it. I mean, I don't think they'll ever make Legendaries obtainable. I kind of have no thoughts on Uber. I just don't really care. I don't know. In PvP I basically just play NU and random battles. That's I don't know. I just don't have much of an opinion about Ubers, unfortunately. I don't know much practice there, so I just be out of my depth. When you beat the E4, you load up in Magadha. It's true. Yeah, actually, kind of true. I mean, kind of true, Mackie. Yeah, you unlock access to a ton of stuff that, like, you wouldn't have access to after beating the Elite Four. True, not wrong. Super Repel, nice. For Uniclus and OU go Burr. They said a legendary post. They want to add dungeons for legendaries. Yeah, I don't know much about that at all. That's interesting though. Do you have to beat the Elite Four before being able to access Island 4? I actually don't think so technically. Maybe I'm wrong. I know you need to at least do the Island 1 through 3 storyline. You might not need to, like, technically have beaten the Elite Four though, but I'm unsure. Unsure on that one. You might. So many Pokemon players are champions. They literally bullied E4 in the previous champion a jillion times. Oh yeah, absolutely. People are grinding the champion for little specks of shmoney. Okie dokie. This payday is going to put me at 4,920,000 Pokeyen. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We made a decent amount of Pokeyen this stream. I'm pretty happy about that. But I need to go take a rest for my voice and my energy and all of that stuff before I record for the Pondered event starting in an hour and a half. I also need to record a clip covering my Dittos and sort all my Dittos and all that stuff. So I'm going to call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys liked this. You know, liked this stream and enjoyed yourself, had a lot of fun, maybe learned some stuff along the way. Go ahead and like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to see more PokeMMO content. Stay up to date on PokeMMO content. Check out the playlists linked in the description for more PokeMMO content. You can find my Discord link there and join that and learn a lot about the game in that way. What else, man? You consider becoming a YouTube member for $5 a month if you really want to. That's what keeps me going, keeps me making content, keeps me streaming. I do this full time, so any sort of support in any way helps a ton and keeps me going. Thank you guys so very much. Have an absolutely incredible day, and peace and love from Patrell.